For $19.95, a Hess truck with more lights than ever, and a helicopter with flashers, whirling rotors, and a high-beam searchlight. $15.99 at Hess stations. Energizer batteries included.
For Christmas this year, the Hess truck and helicopter's here.
Happy holidays from Hess.
Exploding from the pages of Spawn, America's #1 comic book. Spawn Ultra Action Figures, blasting into combat with their mortal enemies. Spawnmobile versus Violator Monster Rig. Menacing Clown, Chapel, Badrock fights back. You can control the action in Spawn Alley with all of the Spawn Ultra Action Figures. Figures, playsets, and vehicles, each sold separately. Spawn from Irwin.
From around the globe, the Street Fighters came, bashing and banging till only Rue and Guile remain in the Street Fighter 2 tabletop game. Build your punching power before your energy runs out. Are you ready for Hurricane Kicks? Can you come back from Sonic Boom? Street Fighter 2 electronic tabletop game.
Next.
It's time to get real.
You can bring home the adventure of Disney's Toy Story now on video with the talking and posable figures of Woody and Buzz Lightyear.
My name's Woody. Buzz Lightyear. I come in peace.
Cool, he goes in the stars.
Meet intergalactic Buzz Lightyear. His new spacesuit protects him from evil proton rays and comes equipped with a flip-up arm communicator.
Buzz Lightyear to the rescue.
Firing missiles on target.
Buzz Lightyear and Woody figures are each sold separately. Batteries are included from Thinkway.
You say you want to be a street fighter. You're no street fighter. Not until you've mastered the 6 world warriors of the Street Fighter 2 handheld game. 100 hand slaps and rolling attacks, fireballs and hurricane kicks are your weapons. Beat 3 in a row. Zangief, Honda, Blanca. Then we'll talk. Street Fighter 2 handheld game. New from Tiger. Batteries not included.
Can our 4 heroes stop Dr. Pirano's monster Calamari? My creatures will rule. Shark attack! Shark attack! Street shark! Time to fry this squid! They bite! They bite! They kick some fin! Our heroes, Streaks, and Ravenous Raptor battle Calamari with the help of 2 new buddies. Meet Moby Lip with his flashing tongue, and Rock. Let's rock and roll! You have the world to pay! Both separately on Street Shark! Awesome!
Gigantic Gorilla Optimus Primal transforms with double cannons firing. T-Rex Megatron transforms with pulverizing claw and twin missile launchers. Each sold separately.
Godzilla battles Space Godzilla, the ultimate enemy. As the Godzilla wars continue, whole cities are toppled by Godzilla. Whipping tails, dripping claws, and flashing eyes leave a path of destruction. But who will triumph? Godzilla, Gigan, and Space Godzilla from Trendmasters.
I've gone radioactive, and I kinda like it. With the Dr. Dreadful Radioactive Food Lab. Make a cockroach. Drop him in the nuclear tank.
A color mutation.
Plain brains? No, radioactive monster brains. Yummy. Oh, I almost forgot. The Dr. Dreadful Drink Lab's gone radioactive too. It's a nuclear blast. The new Dr. Dreadful Radioactive Food Lab and Radioactive Drink Lab, each sold separately, batteries not included.
The dreaded beast versus the savage hunter. Aliens versus Predator with awesome new Predators. Clan leader attacks with whipping dreadlocks. And Stalker, glowing in the dark, fires his spear. Suddenly, flipping up his attack spikes, the wild boar alien charges. And the ferocious mother alien in her monstrous hive traps Spiketail, then covers him in ooze.
Ooze 'em.
Who will survive? Aliens versus Predator. Queen Hive playset comes with mother alien figure and ooze. Other figures sold separately.
The Micro Machine Man here, presenting the genuine original, colossally collectible, most midget miniature replicas of the real things. Micro Machines. Dramatically detailed, stupendously styled, smaller than a nut, this one or this one. And now with a totally terrific town. The new Micro Machine Super City Toolbox playset. Closed, it's a mild mannered toolbox. Open, it's a Micro Machine USA. Cruise your mini Micro Machine vehicles, planes, and boats to the police station, the marina, the mini motorcycle repair shop, the gas station, the construction office, work, the real working drawbridge, highway, passenger ramp, and garage doors. Or take a Micro Machine flying machine in for a landing. Phew, this place has it all.
When crime strikes, nothing can stop RoboCop.
Criminals, give up. Surprise, little cop. Meet your match.
RoboCop and Evil ED-260 face off with rapid repeat cap firing.
That should hold you. Calling the Robo-Jailer. Run away. You won't catch us.
But the Robo-Jailer smashes through their hideout.
You'll be hiding out in prison now.
Figures and vehicles sold separately.
Back for more?
RoboCop and the Ultra Police.
Hey, kid, where will you project your projector?
Whoa! Spider-Man's on this ceiling!
Now he's in your face, dude.
Snap in an action disc can project scenes from your favorite shows anywhere you want.
Hey, video tattoo! The Hero Channel! Oh, cool! Ball vision!
Do you know what time it is?
It's clobbering time!
Mind if I try? They're not just action figures, they're projectors. Where will you project yours? Each sold separately.
Injustice makes him boil, evil makes him burn, and then Danny Ketch becomes the Ghost Rider. Flame Glow Ghost Rider, blaze and vengeance, ride in the name of justice. With whip chains, hidden projectiles, and with flaming discs and a ghost fire gun, they destroy scum like Zarathos and Skinner. If evil makes you burn, ride with new Flame Glow Ghost Rider, defender of the innocent. Cycles come with figures, other figures sold separately.
I'm in the driver's seat, Spider-Man. Smite in his battle chip. Remember, always wear your seatbelt. Too much for you? Spider-Man's no match for my Spider Slayer. No thanks, I already showered today. I'll bet the guys really flip over you. Excuse me while I get myself out of a pinch.
Web Shooting Spider-Man, figures and vehicles sold separately.
It's Jurassic Park. The dinosaurs are loose. Tim Murphy snares a Dimetrodon. Grant wrestles with a dangerous Coelophysis. And a Pteranodon battles a spitting Dilophosaurus. Each sold separately. It's happening, but only at Jurassic Park.
Prepare yourself for combat. Mortal Kombat action figures. Fight for right in your own Tournament of Champions. Liu Kang. Johnny Cage. Raiden. Get over here. Sub-Zero. Reptile in the Dragon.
My sons, we must prioritize peace, but be ready for war. I must trust that you will be able to know which of the two the situation calls for. And when I am no longer with you, never doubt the fact that I love you. Thank you for giving this old man a purpose. And if this is the only thing you ever remember from me, I will say it again. My sons, never let the hard days win. ninja, 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 ninja. You know we stay collecting, stressing. What's new, what's impressing? How well can this thing move is the question. This is the articulation section. Action figures help cure my depression. Paint apps detail, what's that price at retail? Look at all these poses I complete well. Damn, this thing is moving. Anything less is losing. Articulation on this thing, I must say I'm approving. True to me, true to me, true to me. I'm staying true to me. Damn, these action figures all look new to me. Ain't nobody here lying, see. Ain't no company buying me. Say I'm chillin', that's fine with me. Action figures is what I collect. Life's too short, no time to stress. Simply just forget the rest, don't forget no regrets. It's not all about the toy, you know, ayy. It's about the memories it holds, ayy. Action figures is what I collect. Life's too short, no time to stress. Simply just forget the rest, don't forget no regrets. It's not all about the toy, you know, ayy. It's about the memories it holds, ayy. Ninja, 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 ninja. Marvel Legends, G.I. Joe, toy hunting, it's time to go. Action Force, Valorverse, I'm gonna try to get it first. Ramen toy by Ace, those vehicles we chase. Figure arts we all in, yeah, got McFarlane. Storm, collectibles, yeah, it's all acceptable. Mythic Legions, got a dragon, see it breathing. Many toys, making noise, got them Neko, we them boys. Jada Toys, always kill it, Jada Toys. Loose, collector, you know they getting better. Who we finna mention next? Savage Crucible, no less. My effects and Mezco, yeah, I'm screaming let's go. Thickies looking juicy, amazing Yamaguchi. Sesray, got the curves in the best way. Second X, got them curves, that's a death trap, yeah. Too many figures in my life, of course. Damn, got my bank account on life support. I collect, life's too short, no time to stress. Simply just forget the rest, don't forget no regrets. It's not all about the toy, you know, ayy. It's about the memories it holds, ayy. Action figures is what I collect. Life's too short, no time to stress. Simply just forget the rest, don't forget no regrets. It's not all about the toy, you know, ayy. It's about the memories it holds, ayy. Ninja, 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 ninja. Is my audio okay now? Is my audio okay? Can everybody hear me? I gotta think of a good intro. Laser Pants has a like, what's going? He just sounds. He got that DJ vibe to him. You know what I'm saying? I gotta think of something better, man. I need a better intro when I'm actually on screen. What is going on, everybody? I've seen a lot of the happy birthdays in the chat. Thank you guys so much. I really, really do appreciate that. Thank you so damn much. I think maybe he's talking about early in the beginning. Maybe he was actually being serious. I should be good. Yeah. Yeah. Frank said I'm good. Thank you. Thank you, John. I appreciate that. How Jordan in the house. Let's just start it off right. He has the eye candy ready. He has it ready. This is how gets his stuff pulled up 24/7 just because of the eye candy. That makes me pull it up. He never even needs to super chat, gift members, and he does from time to time, but he still gets special treatment just because of the eye candy. That's what it is. It's all eye candy. See, now he's being a troll. Okay. All right. We starting off early. Everybody was saying happy birthday, being nice, and Laser Pants doesn't want to just take a break for just this one fucking stream. Just one stream. Just take a break from being a troll. Just one time. Awesome. I got to keep scrolling down on the chat. I don't know why it's just not going down automatically. My bad, guys. I don't wear no mask. I haven't been wearing a mask on my private. That sounds crazy. I wear a mask on my private. I haven't been wearing a mask on my channel members' lives for forever. Like I don't think I ever did, to be honest. I don't know. I'm not even sure. But yeah, just on the channel, I was like, it's too hot. It's too uncomfortable. And we're going to talk about toys. Happy birthday, Ninja. Yes, it was my wife's birthday. It was Erica's birthday. So her birthday was a few days ago.
this past week. So I appreciate all the happy birthdays to her. Thank you so much, guys. She helps me on the back end a lot. She does. Even her helping me in the lives on the back end, and this shit matters so much. It helps out so much. And I'm sure Laser Pants would know all about that, considering he's like the best live host that I know. And yeah, I'm sure anytime he gets some help, because he definitely needs some help mentally. I'm sure it matters to him. I'm definitely sure it matters to him. Let me turn on the background music because we just chill. Big mask for the I didn't pull your shit up. See, this is either she helps me or she sets me up. Sometimes she sets me up to get trapped by your Diddy ass comments. So I'll just start reading it because she'll pull it up on screen, and then that's it. I'm caught. I'm caught, man. So many happy birthdays to Mrs. Ninja. Thank you guys so much. Thank you so damn much. Thank you, Felix. I love seeing these names that's basically been around since day one, man. I hope everybody's doing good. I did start some chats already. So let's see what we got here. Let me just check in. Let's make sure everything is good real quick. Before we get started, like I said, I'm not as professional as Laser Pants. I just like to talk, share some of my thoughts. I like for y'all to share y'all thoughts, and we just talk about it, man. We just talk about it because very funny stuff regarding this Spider-Man in general. All these happy birthdays. Thank you, Michael Jones. Thank you so much, man. Channel member right there too, man. I appreciate the support, man. Thank you so damn much. Hold up. Before we get the show started, let me make sure I got this. Let's just do a quick rundown real quick.
Ooh, ooh. Oh, hell no! That's hell no!
$50 is just stupidity to me personally because add tax and shipping, and we are almost at $60 for a Marvel Legends. This is a Spider-Man with 8 more accessories than usual. How is this the same price as Legends Phoenix with multiple heads and a fire effect piece that is 10 inches tall? How is this the same price as Ghost Rider, who comes with a functional in-scale motorcycle and flame effect pieces? You can get Deadpool, a dog, a squirrel, a scooter, stickers, and more for less right now. This is a 102% markup from a $25 Legends, meaning deluxe figures like Hulk and etc. can be $80 to $90 in this maximum line, and deluxe figures like Odin that are currently $60 can cost $120 in this maximum line. So now that we got a price, do y'all believe those accessories are worth $25? I love the new tooling skit, man. I'm gonna play the shit out of that new tooling skit. I love the new tooling so damn much, man. But before we get into the comments, because I do want to hear what you guys' thoughts are. I'm a big shill for the watching and a big fan for the 3POA podcast. So I did watch their podcast yesterday, and of course Ryan Duarte Studios, Anthony's Customs, like those guys absolutely killed it. I wish Jersey would have been able to be on the stream for a little bit longer, but he was having some Wi-Fi issues. But let me just get to some of these star chats real quick before we get started. Hal Jordan was the first person to comment. Anyone who's the first person to comment on the live, you could comment before the live even starts. I'm gonna bring your shit up. So Hal said, "Let's go, Ninja Clan powers activated. Form of Hasbro." Appreciate you, Hal. Appreciate you. So Spaded, I see you got a question. I'm not going to answer it just yet, but I did star it. I am going to get to it, Spaded. Thank you so much for asking. We got some good questions here. I'm just trying to see anything light before we get into the topic. This is what I'm talking about. I want to see Ninja and Mad Hatter tit for tat. What's going on? If me and Mad Hatter beef, let me make this clear. If me and Mad Hatter beef, y'all can at him. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can message him this. Y'all could DM him. Let him know, hey, Ninja's talking shit about you. It's okay. Y'all could do it. The reason I'm saying y'all could do it is because he knows for a fact that I love him too much to beef with him. I love him so much that me and him gang up on Mr. Potato together. On the white potato. So that's how much I love Mad Hatter. Laser Pants just has to get over that shit. But Hatter knows I love him. I'm never going to beef with him. What I would honestly like to do with him, though, I would like to get a rap track out with him. You know, he has these alter egos that kick in, like he's bipolar or whatever, or split personality. I would really love to get in the studio with Mad Hatter and for us to put out just one track together. I would really like that, Blake. But you're never gonna see us actually beef. But I would really love to get in the studio with that guy. and I said it before. I mean, I don't know if Shartimus is still commenting on my video. He was commenting on my video, and I don't know, man. I always try to avoid saying anything negative about Shartimus, but sometimes he just makes it really damn hard. I don't know, man. I don't know, but I'm gonna be specific, because I seen some people in the comments possibly saying I was, you know, alluding to Unparalleled Universe and Animated Heroes. Absolutely not. I love those guys. Unparalleled Universe has been nothing but kind and respectful to me and my content, just me as a person, and I'm nothing but kind and respectful to him too. I don't ever see myself having any type of issue. He's just such a chill guy. You could talk anything out. Like, he's chill, unlike some other people that like jump the gun from 0 to 100, that I wish would be a little bit more chill. No, Paralleled Animated Heroes is so chill, but I didn't even get to watch Animated Heroes. Supposedly he dropped a pretty hot take on the matter as well too. But my video was being very specific to any influencers or any content creators, not even people just buying it, that was saying that publicly, that they were, you know, 50 was their limit. Shartimus was one of them, but anyone, because it wasn't just him. And there was a lot of people comparing the accessories on, the size of the accessories on Black Widow to the size of the accessories on Spider-Man. So I drafted up that little photo just to show the size of the accessories doesn't matter. But I was mainly in my video talking about anyone that makes excuses, and it doesn't even necessarily have to be excuses. Anyone that says anything less than $50 was just way too fucking much. Way too much. That's what it wasn't attacking one person in specific, because I say names when I need to say names. I think I brought up my guy Kwame being a positivity police for Legends in the video. But let's see what's going on before we really start to break stuff down. And it was Dave from Displaying Model Behavior. He was the first one to that I saw. He went live on the same day. He was the first one to address a lot of the stuff that I feel, a lot of the stuff, and he's so positive. So this isn't, when I talk about the positive police guys, I'm not talking about positive creators. I consider myself to be a positive creator. I consider, you know, but I'm just talking about the guys that are strictly only positive, so much so where they refuse to say anything negative, or sometimes even neutral against the companies. And we all know that there's a ton of them, but I will die on the hill and say Dave is not one of them. Neither is Animated Hero. There's a few content creators that I will die on that hill defending someone like Dave, because at the end of the day, yeah, he's positive, he's bright, he's bubbly, he makes me feel good when I turn on one of his videos. He doesn't just lay down, you know what I'm saying? He's gonna find some witty or some sarcastic way to throw in his 2 cents, or throw in what he feels like, you know, is his truth on the matter. So I respect that a lot about him, because he's the most positive, most consistent, just as consistent as like Yo Jerk and shit. And these guys still tell the truth. They just do it in their own witty ways. You know what I'm saying? Hellbjorn with the member chat. Happy birthday, Erica. My birthday's tomorrow, but I celebrated it today with my brother because it's his day off. That's love right there. Change your whole birthday because it's his day off. That's the brotherly love that I want to see. I honestly wish we had more of that, man. I really do. Hold up. Just because it's your birthday, man, you know, sometimes on this channel we do get a little ditty.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Bjorn, man. Thank you for being 16 months. 16 months. I think you probably even beat Blake. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Oh shit, speak of the devil, man. See, he's so busy. I never know when he's gonna be around. I never know when he's not gonna be around. So I'm like, oh, just in case he is listening, let me make sure I don't say nothing that makes him want to kill me. So shout out to Dave from Displaying Model Behavior, man. He was the first guy I seen go live, the first guy I seen speak on just a Hasbro fuckery, you know what I'm saying? He was the first guy that I seen it, man. Thank you so much. Thank you. And it's not even like he super chats $2. He always kills it, man. I comment on his stream, man. We got to keep Dave alive, man. We got to keep him alive. I got to start dropping some big super chats on him, man. Dave, thank you, man. Thank you for supporting, and since you're throwing that change, you get to see them things. Look at that. And this is what I'm talking about. How many other content creators, because I say all the time, we're not in competition with each other. Any content creator that's in competition with another content creator is just sad. But how many other content creators are helping in any way, shape, or form to grow another creator's platform? He could have super chat. He did gifted memberships. Like, he's just trying to, you know, help my platform grow. This is what I'm talking about, bro. Like, I wish that there was more. I don't know. I wish that there were more Daves out there, and not any Dave. This specific Dave, man. Thank you so much for always being a light in the community, brother. I told you that before. I tell you in your live. I always say thank you for just being you, man. Thank you so much. We need more people like you, man. I know that I could be a little bit. I don't always take the time to word stuff as nicely as Dave does, or sometimes I come off a little bit. It's just a little bit more extra sometimes. I get it. But hey, I'm a fan of his too, and I think, you know, if we had more people like him, things would be better. Not even necessarily more people like me. I wish we had more Keep It Real content creators in general, and he's definitely one of them. Yeah. Oh man, Dave. Thank you, man. Slade on Slade said, Leslie's B-Day was the 15th and our daughter Ashley qualified and is going to state for Central Wrestling at 135. Yo, hold up. Yo, that is awesome. That is awesome, man, that she's going to state. I'm sure that's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears from her end, man. That is awesome that you guys, I'm not surprised that the power couple that you guys are able to raise young humans to, you know, have accomplishments and be good people all around. That is awesome. That is awesome, Slade, man. Thank you. Thank you so much for the birthday wishes. I appreciate it. And of course, we have one of the biggest trolls, man. We got Blake Tarpley in the building. Not for a maximum. This is for Erica Wawa. You don't have to stay for this live. Go on and get you some Wawa. He's right. Babe, you don't have to stay for this live. I'm sure Blake will help me and take good care of me throughout the live. He'll make sure, you know, nobody beats me up and I don't get overwhelmed. But Blake, thank you so much, man. I'm going to make sure she gets it. I don't want to get beat up. You know, I don't want her or Jasmine to beat me up. So I'm going to make sure she gets that shit, bro. Thank you so much. Thank you for supporting. And since you're throwing that change, you get to see them things. Thank you, man. Thank you, Blake. I appreciate that shit. And Spaded said, just buy the... Yeah, hey, man, Laser Pants made a good argument for that yesterday on his live. He 100% made a good argument for that. Before, I just want to talk, and I just want to see what some of you guys are saying before I get to any of the chats that she starred. So just give me a minute, and I will catch up to those starred chats. But Anthony's Customs yesterday, who's another reviewer that I do respect. I respect his opinion. Anthony's Customs, he mentioned that there's a lot of people bragging about it selling out. Whether they're I seen content creators posting that like, oh, it's sold out here. So I feel like, are you guys trying to validate your purchase? Like, does that make you not feel like you wasted your money or you got it? It doesn't matter if it's sold out, especially if, in my opinion, a lot of it selling out was manufactured and fake. So it doesn't matter to me personally about it selling out. What matters is this is going to be a basic Marvel Legends. And I said it during my video, but if there are any channel members in the house, if there's anyone that got an extra one, if you send it to me, I will break it down and review it on the channel. Now, if you send it to me and say I could keep it, I will actually take it apart. I will take my Spider-Man Renew Your Vows. I like that figure, but it'll be worth it. But I actually want to heat the figure up and I want to take it apart just to prove to a lot of these guys that keep saying, well, we don't know. We don't know if it's going to be what the quality is going to be like. It's a Marvel Legends. It doesn't matter that they put maximum on a thing. We know what the quality is going to be like. It's still a Marvel Legends. So, but I will actually heat it up and take it apart and compare it on the inside to a regular Legends. I would definitely do that. But me paying that price, me paying the pre-order price for it, no, absolutely not. I can't do it. I can't even say, oh, you know, I do understand when content creators say that they're gonna get it just to review it on the channel, and that makes sense. And to be honest, I would rather watch someone like Dave displaying model behavior. I'd rather watch his review first before I watch a lot of these other content creators that are just gonna, you know, try to get that breakfast in the morning with the Hasbro team. Like I'd rather watch Dave review it because I know he's going to be honest about it. So, but even from that perspective, I couldn't do it. I couldn't bring myself to just pre-order it. I couldn't do it. And We crack a lot of jokes about Laser Pants ordering 25, but I'm pretty sure he didn't order none. You know what I'm saying? I crack jokes on him behind the scenes too. And Blake said Laser Pants to send you one of his, man. He may not be able to. So here's what I'm saying. We crack jokes about him, but I'm pretty sure he passed on it too. So I'm interested if anyone's gonna hook him up with one. This way he could talk about it and get it up on the channel. Just little stuff, man. See, I didn't order it. You know, people are gonna tell you that you did. I have people, they do the same thing to me that they did to him, which is, no, you did purchase it. Okay, I don't know. Like I said, they brought it up during the live. I just feel like that's people projecting. You want to say I purchased something that I did not purchase. You know, I get it. It might make you feel better about your purchase. I 100% get it. Shout out to Lao Convoy, another big celebrity in the house. He said, I mean, I buy the Super 7 Thundercats knowing they'll suck because no one else covers them and has an inkling of what they're talking about and will just glaze them. He's doing what he got to do, man. He's covering the cover. These are people that are more like full-time content creators. I'm pretty sure Lao's a full-time I do not mind any full-time content creator saying, hey, I have to get it just to show it off on the channel and to share my thoughts on it. That is what they do for a living. I get it, man. I get it 100%. So being that I just brought up Lao's comment, he mentioned something earlier that, you know, I thought about before, and I gotta say, you know, a lot of people, including myself, are giving Hasbro a lot of slack for this figure, right? A lot of people talking shit, including myself. And when I say talking shit, I just mean critiquing. The positive police can't even handle us critiquing something. But the overall argument is, we pay money for expensive imports and we pay money for expensive Spider-Man figures that we should not be paying in general. Why is it such a big deal here, right? Why is it such a big deal when Legends does it? And in my opinion, the reason it's a big deal is because Legends was never supposed to be an import company. Legends was always supposed to be the $20 affordable, decent option. You know, I'm not saying that their figures are always the best. I'm not saying, but I have a ton of Legends figures and they were always great to me because you could find them on the shelf at Target. You could find them on, you did find them at clearance. You did. But even at retail, they were $20-25. And you know that you were getting a decent figure. Like, you absolutely know that you were getting a decent figure. I think when I see people overlap or conflate the two issues, it's not about not paying expensive money for a great action figure or what you perceive to be a great action figure. It's that the same line that is introduced as one of the cheapest and most inexpensive is now at the price of import companies. And they didn't step up their quality. They didn't step up their value. They didn't step up. That's why I said, I can't wait. I'm going to have to borrow somebody's, but I cannot wait to break this thing down and show, no, this feels like a Marvel Legends because it is. This isn't an entirely new line with entirely new engineering or entirely new designing, or Hasbro's been doing this, the neck peg on the G.I. Joe Classified, and this is all just common shit, man. But I think that's the big deal. Yeah, we pay for expensive action figures when we know, hey, we have an expectation of what the quality should be, or what, and these companies came out the door expensive already, or they came out the door at a higher price point. They never came out the door at one of the cheapest. Nobody could say anything. If Legends would have came out the door at $50, nobody could say anything. This wouldn't be nothing. But because Legend was literally one of the most affordable options for any and everybody, of course, them going up to $50 for a standard size figure with 9 more accessories than previous Spider-Man figures, of course that's a big deal. Of course that's a big deal. Of course, I think that's what the issue is. It's not so much that, you know, and I agree with Lyle, we should have been stood our ground when it comes to these companies. But now this is the same exact company that went from $19.99, you know, to now, we're now at $50 for a standard figure. That shit is crazy. That shit is crazy. But then again, we all know the logic.
Don't ask questions. Just consume product and then get excited for next product.
Let me catch up with some of the star chats because I see. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry it took me so long to add you. I just wanted you to take time, get your stuff together.
Of all chats for you to keep me in jail for.
I'm sorry.
I just wanted to take a moment. Well, first of all,
hey, I'm pretty sure you could have added yourself too. My bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Well,
I kept you in jail.
I'm not gonna add myself on your stream anyways.
Okay. Ours. I always say it's our channel, but go ahead, keep going. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right. We got a list of things we got to talk about real quick before we get to anything. first of all, I got an alert on my phone that says we have extremely high winds going on right now, and the light just started to flicker. Probably like 10 minutes ago. So I don't know what the power is.
Yeah, I saw that down here too. I'm glad the Wi-Fi didn't go out though, because that was when we was doing a pre-roll before the live, so that would have definitely cut out. So if I do lose power, or if the lights, if it just gets dark, guys, it's not. They didn't send what are they called? The Tinkermans. Who does Hasbro send to people's houses to fuck them up?
Pinkertons?
The Pinkertons.
The Tinkermans?
I didn't know. I don't know. I know they send somebody to somebody's house to beat their ass when Hasbro doesn't like what you're doing. Guys, if my screen goes black and everything just cuts off, because the live would just be canceled and over, it's because the power went out. So y'all know ahead of time. It's just shitty weather. It is shitty weather right now where I'm at.
Yo, and second of all, I'm reading the chat. Sorry, guys. That's why sometimes I respond verbally, but I'm reading.
I thought I saw animated heroes in the chat too.
Yeah.
I didn't
So
know
yes.
he was gonna be
Yeah.
there.
Nah. We have to go through. There's mad people in here that I don't think you realize were in here. But first of all, I did want to say thank you so much to every single person that was saying happy birthday in the chat. I was reading all of them, the ones that were pulled up, the ones that were in the back. Thank you so much, everyone that's still saying it. I really do appreciate you saying happy birthday, guys. So thank you so much. But yeah, so there's a lot of people in the chat displaying model behavior. Yo, thanks Dave again for those 10 channel memberships, for sending that out.
Thank you. He's always being so damn supportive, man.
Facts. Abi also, he's here. He left a chat and he said, thank you Ninja for the shout out last week. Definitely appreciate it.
He said last week. You get in one this week too. As soon as I pull up the share screen, I gotta let people know about your giveaways because they're ridiculous. Your giveaway, you have me spamming stuff in your chat trying to win something.
He's giving
That's how
more
crazy.
away. He gave 10 more memberships away for the Ninja Clan members.
Thank you so much, Abi. I appreciate that shit, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you for supporting, and since you're throwing that change, you get to see them things.
Thank you, man. Shout out to Abi, man. Always, like I said, there's just a few other creators in this space that, like, you could tell these guys ain't trying to compete with nobody. Everybody's just trying to chill and have a good ass time, bro. That's how it should be. Like, everybody's just chilling, trying to have a good ass time. The success of your channel should not be dependent on anyone else's light or anyone else's success or any, how great this. Look how fast displaying model behavior is growing, bro. Why would that negatively affect me at all, man? The more level-headed guys we got like him in the community, the better the place is. And I said the same thing earlier. I know you said Animated might be here. I don't know if he's still here, but I said it before. Here. Yeah, before I even seen that he was here, whatever. It's like people always want to see a bloodbath. Like they always want to see something. So of course I had people in my comments to my videos bringing up whatever he's doing on his channel. Whatever he's doing on his channel is his business. But I make it really clear. I send him a personal message. I make it really clear, bro, I'm not beefing about you. I got nothing but love and respect to you. Keep doing what you're doing. Hopefully we could link up at some point and do something great together. I make that shit clear all the time. That's the thing. I really don't do none of the he said, she said, or, oh, is it implied he's talking about this person? No, it's not implied. I just straight up say, what I disagree with, or what I do, what I don't, or who I do or who I don't. Like Animated Heroes, and he's been nothing but supportive of my channel since the beginning, bro. Like, what do I look like? Even if I did have an issue with something he's choosing to do on his channel, or, bro, that doesn't concern me. That's that grown ass man's channel. I could speak my opinion on it, but at the end of the day, I never come at him in any disrespectful way or any. Nah, bro. Nah, and there's not. We don't have enough creators that I feel like a lot of the creators that are level-headed, I feel like we get outshined by the creators that just collect everything and want to be buddy with the companies. So there's no way I'm gonna tear down another creator or be okay or comfortable with it. At this point, I'm just walking away. Like, I'm not even arguing. I'm not even going back and forth. I'm just gonna walk away because I'm not someone that I genuinely support and genuinely like their content. I mean, if they turn around and hate me tomorrow, hey man, it is what it is, man. I'm just gonna walk away because people like Animated Heroes, Unparalleled Universe, these guys are nothing but respectful to me. You know what I'm saying? And I can't pay attention. We're all busy. We all got lives. These creators, we can't all pay attention to who's saying what or who's dropping subliminals. Man, if a man don't at me, then clearly there's a reason why he don't say my name specifically or he don't speak on me specifically. And I think that speaks volumes enough. I'm not worried about subliminals or who could this person possibly be talking about. I'm not worried about none of that shit. I'm worried about going at the big companies. And that's what everybody's doing when it comes to this Maximum line, Maximum Profit. I seen Yojo Jerks at Maximum Greed. That was so damn clever, man.
That's
Like there's so many clever things that are happening from creators that aren't making excuses, with creators that's just straight up like, yeah, this is bullshit. I'm not doing it. Like I see so many cool things that so many other creators are doing. But I wish we had more of a unified front. But I get it, we don't, because there's two sides to a coin, right? So there's never going to be more of a unified front. But I make it super clear who I'm talking about when I do talk and stuff like that. And like I said, even when it comes to Shartimus, I try my best to avoid, publicly disagreeing with him. Now, if he comments on something, or there's nothing that I could do about that, and I commented on the thing. I told Jerk, shout out to Jerk, man. I told Shartimus too. I told him in public before, and I told him in private before. I said, bro, you need to be worried about what you say and how you say it, not the fact that other people are going to hold you accountable for what you say. Let me say that again. Bro, you need to be focused on what you say and how you say it, not that people are going to hold you to be accountable for what you say. Because, he posted a comment on Rocco's video, and I'm not saying that Shartimus wanted it to be 50. That's not what I'm saying. What I said is that exactly what he commented on Rocco's video, which is, instead of, just making it clear how he feels about it on that comment. No, the comment was talking about how, well, Black Widow's accessories are too small compared to Spider-Man's, for that to be a good comparison, or for that to be, bro, at the end of the day, statistically, number-wise, I'm not talking about engagement, but statistically and number-wise, that guy is the biggest toy tuber when it comes to subscriber count and things like that. Like, bro, you gotta watch what you say, and watch, instead of getting upset at me because I highlighted your comment. Why don't you think about how you worded your comment? Don't get upset at me. I just highlighted your public comment that you decided to post, technically defending, because you wasn't bashing Hasbro. So if I choose to publicly highlight what you publicly posted, and you know what I'm saying, that's not on me. You should watch what you're publicly saying then. The same way, if someone wants to highlight, if I go out my way to leave a comment on Rocco's channel, or Laser Pants' channel, or Animated Heroes channel, and I'm defending something, bro, that's the comment that I left. Why should I expect them to have to word it all nicely? And no, they taken my comment for face value. That's exactly what I posted. That's exactly how I commented. Take it for face value. He should have spent more time explaining how he felt. Yeah, I know Shartimus didn't want it to be 50. I'm not saying he wanted it to be 50. He said it was his limit. And that's my thing, especially with really big content creators. Influence works both ways. We can convince people to buy action figures, but we can also convince companies, and we can also basically influence how companies are going to market these things, and what the companies feel like they're going to get away with. We have an influence both ways. So especially if you're the biggest, you have the most subscribers, and you're technically the biggest toy tubing channel, you got to be careful what you say your limit is, because I've been in the same boat. I've said my limit on certain figures, and I've had tons of people in the comments be like, bro, why would you even speak that into existence? These are companies that have worked with you before, Ninja. Of course, if you tell them that you're going to be willing to pay $50, $60, $70, of course, that will possibly, not definitely, that will possibly influence their decision on what they feel like they could get away with. This is common sense. I'm not saying that content creators have the last say on what final price is. That's stupidity. We all know that's not true. What I'm saying is that content creators, especially ones with big platforms, need to be careful what they publicly say. Same time Tori said, with large subscriptions comes great responsibility. It's same exact concept. Same. So whatever I say my limit is when I'm talking about this Valorverse product, or Valorverse is going to come out with a new vehicle, that aerial vehicle, right? I think that flying one is going to be his next vehicle. Now, if I come out and say, yeah, my limit for this wouldn't be more than $350. What are you talking about, bro? Like, it don't matter if I like the guy running the company, or I like the company, or it don't matter. I need to be careful with as me knowing that I have a platform. I need to be careful with what I say my limit is, because I'm not just Joe Schmo down the block. Content creators in general, especially the big ones, they have to be careful with what they say their limits are. They have to be careful with what they say they're willing to pay for something. Guys, I posted up a video on this. There's no way this guy is not going to wind up in my top 10. There's no way he's not. All cloth goods from basically a domestic company using regular joints. This isn't like import quality joints. This is similar to Valorverse, Marvel Legends. This is their joint system. All cloth, beautiful figure. I hate that he's 45 bucks. At least that's where I've seen him. I've seen him be 45 bucks. I hate it. Do I get it? Sure. But at the same time, I had to make it clear in my video, hey, I'm glazing and praising the shit out of this figure, but I do wish it could be closer to 40. And I said in my video, Jada, don't go the maximum route. Like, don't, you guys are doing amazing stuff, amazing stuff. Just try to keep it away from that 50 as much as possible on a standard size figure. He's a standard size figure. Do I understand they got to do some bigger characters? And 100%, I get it. Price should be more expensive for those. I get it. But on standard size figures, and I don't care whether they got cloth goods or not, and just try to avoid the maximum stupidity pricing. Please try to avoid that, Jada. I love what you guys are doing, but I'm still very careful in my video. I didn't make it sound like I was happy with $45. Ken's Jada Toys is kicking ass. Hell yeah. And I didn't make it seem like in my video I was happy that he was 45 bucks. I didn't make it seem like that. I said I'm happy with everything about the figure. I just wish he could have been 40 or cheaper. Realistically, my limit, because I'm so biased towards this character, to this franchise, and my limit would probably be much higher. But that's just all of my bias coming in. But I'm not going to come out and say, yeah, I pay 80 bucks for that. No, man. Just like Same Time Toys just said, with great subscriptions, which is great influence, comes great responsibility. Hal Jordan said, damn.
I was about to say.
Damn, son. I feel like he don't even like him at that curvy. He's just making him that curvy for me. Hal Jordan with the crazy ass picture said, Ninja, we all know you bought the figure so you could touch its abs. 100%. You know what I didn't do? What I didn't do, Hal, is actually see, and I should have saw. I could find out on screen right now, but they made it kind of tight on purpose. Yeah, I think he has cheeks.
Why?
I think he dead has cheeks.
Why was it that necessary?
Because look, this is what happens on Ninja streams. Everybody chill. We have a good time. We speak about some real shit. But sometimes we got to pull the pants down. We got to pull the pants down on companies. We got to pull the pants down on products. We got to pull. Let's not pull my pants down. Let's not do that on stream. My channel will be done. You know how many of these creators will be celebrating? You know that's how I went out.
Wants to murder you, just so you know.
Yeah.
Once again.
Yeah. 100%.
You're privately talking about bringing up your privates. Here we go.
I know, man. I know. I'm gonna get in trouble with Jasmine. I don't want to get in trouble. And Christian said they be gaslighting us with statements like, "What do you expect? It's Spider-Man." What does that even mean? Like, what do you mean? What do we expect? We expect the bar that you guys set for your company. Like, that's the bar that we don't expect $50 figures from Marvel Legends. I can tell you that much. And if it is going to be a standard $50 figure, what we do expect is some actual new engineering, not engineering we saw on other figures at other times or other branches of Hasbro like G.I. Joe Classified. I could tell you some of the things that we expect. We expect not to pay more just because it's a Spider-Man tax. That Spider-Man tax on whatever you guys' royalty is none of our business or none of our concern. That doesn't concern us. Like I said, Jada Toys didn't say, here's Ryu and Ken, and then we're going to make M. Bison $50 more because he's M. Bison, and everybody loves M. Bison, and there's an M. Bison tax. No, they didn't do that. He was the same standard price with new tooling, kept the same price. So I don't know. I haven't been watching their lives like that. Honestly, I didn't even see the live where they revealed this because I didn't care to. But if they are saying things like that, like, what do you expect as Spider-Man? Or maybe he's saying that the people are saying things like that, like, oh, what do you expect? And I would say, hey, those people just have different expectations than others. I would just leave it very simple, just like that.
New dueling.
New tooling, new tooling, new tooling. Bro, that is the default answer for anything Legends. You know, you can start to spot a show, because I'm a show towards Valorverse, supposedly. I'm a show towards Jada Toy. I'm a show towards all these companies. You guys can spot a Legends show when they start leaning hard on the new tooling, but it's new tooling. You guys can spot them. That's like one of their best. What is it called? When you're on the ropes and you need to defend yourself, that is one of their best defense mechanisms, is to just lean on new tooling. Shit that we should not have to lean on at all, because it's a norm. It's a norm in all these other lines at all these other places. It's just a norm. So nobody praises Valorverse when he does new tooling. Nobody really cares, because he's always, and he has an army building line, and the man still does a lot of new tooling. Nobody cares when Jada Toys does, like, nobody praises the Street Fighter line when, oh my God, M. Bison is a new tool. Duh, M. Bison is new tool. Is he supposed to be the same size as Ryu? But like, this is common sense shit. And someone that I don't collect, Toy Gains would know all about this shit. Someone that I don't collect a lot of McFarlane. I collect some of his bigger figures because I could get it to fit in. But I gotta say, man, when it comes to new tooling, bro, every time my ladies go to Target and they're sending me pictures of here's what's on the shelf, they'll send me pictures and be like, hey babe, do you see anything that you like? Do you see anything you want? And while they're just doing their grocery shopping or whatever, I almost always see new tooling from McFarlane. And granted, he gives us, we got what, 300 Batmans at this point, but I can't even lie. That man is always, nobody cares. Nobody's praising it and saying, you know, he's not pushing it by saying, oh, new tooling. Nobody cares, bro. You're supposed to do new tooling, especially when these are different characters. Not to mention, like Laserpants brought up, there's no sculpted lines in this Spider-Man at all. Why? So they can reuse the mold, which is fine. But then just don't praise it. Just don't praise it and don't speak about the tooling. If I'm doing a line and I know I'm going to reuse this body like 37 damn times, I am not going to talk about it being new tooling. I'm going to focus on the other things. And yeah, just, I don't know. But I'm strange, right? I'm me. I don't know nothing about nothing. Why should my opinion matter? But I do understand that with me having a few subscribers and a decent channel, that I have to be careful with what I put out there and what I tell these companies is okay and not okay. And that's why I was like, it wasn't me and Shartimus beefing in the comments. At least to me, it wasn't. If Shartimus has an issue with me, like a legit issue, it's a one-way issue. And I feel like for people to have an issue, that shit's supposed to be two ways. Like when you talk about having beef with someone, it's supposed to be two ways, right? Bro, I don't think about the man. I don't care. I don't care if I would have seen that comment on Rocco's channel and it would have been by another big YouTuber. I still would have highlighted it, because that was their comment that they chose to comment. So I still could have highlighted it's fine. It's out there for the public. You chose to stand on it. If you said it, stand on it. That's just how simply I feel. Like, it's not nobody's job to try to understand or try to decipher or do hours of background work into your content. No, if I post a public comment tomorrow and I'm like, hey man, everybody should be like Aaron the teen romancer. Bro, if that's just my comment, then hey man, I gotta stand on it. I'm saying everybody should be like that. Everybody should go to prom looking for a wife. Hey man, that's just my comment. I'm gonna stand on whatever my comment was. So, and that's what I told him. My last response to him, I don't know if he kept going back and forth. I don't know if other people got involved in our conversation in the comment section. But my last response to him was, Shartimus, instead of being upset at me, why don't you look at how you worded what you worded? I'm just talking about what you worded and what it represents from the biggest toy tuber in the field. Instead of being upset at me, why don't you ask yourself, why did you word it like that? Why did you put it out there like that? Because I didn't once say in my video, I didn't once say that that's the price that he wanted it to be, or that's the price that anyone wanted it to be. What I am saying is that, as we stated already, great power comes great responsibility. We got to be careful with what we say we're okay with paying, or we got to be careful with what we say the limit is. And I think majority of content creators, level-headed ones at least, can agree with that. They can agree with that without arguing and getting reckless. Let me see what's going on with the chat. I'm sorry. My bad, man.
It's all right. We got a lot of stuff, baby. All right. So. My bad. I didn't see this. Remove the comment on it.
Earlier. I don't watch his videos. So since I don't watch his videos, bro, I didn't see it. Like I don't watch his videos, let alone check his damn comments. So I didn't see. I wouldn't know if he did or he didn't. And maybe he had a change of heart. You know, I can't really speak on that. Maybe there's a bunch of reasons why he removed that. I will say it's not a good look. It's not a good look anytime someone does that. Anytime a content creator removes a comment, or anytime they turn off the comments, or anytime, it's probably not a good look, man. It's not one of the best things to do. I know that, speaking from personal experience. Like, we've all been there, we've all messed up, so I can't really speak on that. And Laserpants said, you're deadly on the mic, but you're not meta. You're right. And that's exactly why I need to do a track with him. That's exactly why. Because I'll go platinum. I guarantee you, shit you not. I will go plastic platinum. We got to call it plastic because we in the action figure community. I know I'll go plastic platinum, 100%. My bad, babe. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. It's okay.
I'm just randomly trying to keep up with random stuff I see. You got stuff starred. I'm trying to unstar stuff.
Yeah. Really quick, there was a couple of people that showed in earlier. Just Incredibles, he was here.
Shout out to Just Incredible, man. Another funny ass creator, man.
Yeah,
I wonder if he
Jeff's
put out a
here,
take on any of this shit.
Denzel's
I haven't
here.
checked.
Yeah. Jeff's here, Denzel's here, Rule Keeper, Disavowed.
Disavowed, what's going on, man? I hope the weather is okay by you, because by me it is shitty as shit. Same for Jerk, man. We're all in the same area, man. I hope the weather is okay for you guys. Hope they're doing all right.
Denzel says, been loving the combo the last few days. Also been appreciating seeing Dave in other streams, hoping for more collabs once he's back in the UK. Big
You know, Zell. Shout out to Zell, man. He's always been a channel member, always supporting whatever he can, whenever he can, man. Just being a channel member. That's all that matters, Zell. And Zell's been here.
Oh, he got kicked from the stream, guys. So he's about to say that you've been down from day one. No, so whatchamacallit? Yeah, he got kicked. So he should be hopefully loading up in just a minute.
My bad.
Oh, yeah.
My bad. Yeah, I don't know.
You okay?
I don't know what happened. I don't know if it's the Wi-Fi. I'm not sure exactly what it is. Okay, my bad. Anyways, I was saying shout out to Zell for always being a great ass channel member, man. And I see Zell, he be in Dave's chats as well, man. He got good taste. That's all I can say. Zell definitely got some good taste. He knows how to pick good content creators. Hey, man.
I did not kick him.
Why did he put it in all caps like that? He didn't have to do that.
It's the Tinkerton.
Right, I said if my whole shit gets cut off, right? I didn't say if I just get kicked. You know what I'm saying? Because
Sorry, you said the Tinkertons.
The Tinkertons. That's my version of it, the Tinkertons. That's who shows up at my door, not the Pinkertons, the Tinkertons. Erica Ninja Reviews. See, look, they so quick to get me up out of here. They are so quick to get Erica's the captain now.
Make my own YouTube channel.
Look at me. Look at me. I am the captain now. Look at me. Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Oh, Render Boy. What's up, Render Boy?
Hey, Render Boy 3D. I got my news video coming out, man. He got a nice mech. He got a very nice mech that he's doing right now. I got my news video dropping soon. Well, I'm going to highlight that.
Yeah. Go ahead. What were you going to say?
No, I'm good. I'm scared to mess around anything because my stuff is like on my end. If you're saying I'm smooth and everything, that's fine. Yep. But I don't really want to click anything. I don't really want to mess around on my end. Okay. But
for shits and gigs, Hal Jordan. First and foremost, I'm pretty sure that is Pinky. For who asked in the chat, I'm pretty sure that is Pinky. They said I think Ninja just gave a Mad Hatter a new character for the Flipper line, the Tinkertons.
Oh, Mad Hatter's priceless, man. His creativity, yeah, he'll steal that shit and make something good out of it. That might be his next Kickstarter. Could be a Tinkerton. You never know. You never know.
Not so Super Mario. What's up? What's up? Not so
what's
Super
good,
Mario.
man?
Same time toys. He said I caught some major Ninja Clan love after last week. Plus 16 followers. Yo, that's awesome.
So yeah, 100%.
Welcome to the clan fam. The clan fam. Same time toys. Right, big facts. What were you gonna say, babe? Sorry for cutting you off.
No. Go ahead. Keep it going. We're still working our way trying to catch up to the chat before I bring up some other decent points about this.
Yes, so I'm going through the things that are not topic related. That way we can smooth into the topic related, because I do have a lot of stuff started here too for that too.
Okay.
So Action Figuratorium, he said Hasbro is owned by BlackRock and Vanguard. Don't buy another toy from them again. Go hard and support me.
Bring that up one more time. I'm sorry. What is it?
I just clicked away from it. It said that Hasbro is owned by BlackRock and
oh man! Whoa! Wait a minute. We don't even say that name on this channel. Great. Whoa! Hold up! I don't want to disappear. We don't talk about Black Pebbles. We don't even talk. We don't bring up Black Pebbles on this channel, let alone Black other things. I don't. Right. We could bring up some other big Black things, but you know what? You know what? We're not going to talk about anything Black.
He says, hey, Ninja, been a while. Real life kicked me down and finally on the men. Hope all is well with you and the ladies. Good to see you back, man.
Facts, man. Once a channel member, always a channel member. Shout out to you, man. I hope you're doing okay. I hope you're doing all right.
Okay, so now, really quick, which is not really quick, we had Jack Boy. Hold on, where are you? Jack Boy said, usage member chat for 60 months. He said, you got to restart. I'm late.
You know what's crazy? Jack Boy is so right, it is. But what's so crazy is Jack Boy is one of the day ones. Look, member for 16 months. He's been supporting he's one of the day ones, probably been supporting longer than Blake has. So I would consider restarting for Jack Boy. I just can't do it tonight because I'm on limited time with the Wi-Fi and my shit be cutting in and out, and at any time the Tinkertons could come. But I would definitely consider it for him. Shout out to Jack Boy, man.
Yes, and Ravenous Connecting. He said, "What's up, Ninja and the ladies? What's up?"
What is going on? What is going on, Rav? Thank you for being thank you for using your member chat and being a channel member, Rav.
Scott Hughes, what's up, Scott? He said, "Happy birthday." What's up? Thank you. I was gonna say happy birthday to you.
Right. That's what it sounds like.
Leslie, I seen you were in the chat, girl. Happy birthday. Happy belated birthday as well.
Facts. Oh yeah, he said it was her birthday recently, right? And I feel like we had a few birthdays. We had quite a few birthdays this week, and now at least we know that for future. I don't want to give Leslie the ditty. We'll give Leslie a nice one.
Happy birthday, dear friend. We sing to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
You know what's funny? I said what's in a nice one, and I forgot. That's combined with Adam Sandler being a dickhead and screaming at the end. After I said we'll give her a nice one. Oh man. So I don't know if you're talking, babe, but I don't know if I cut out. Can everybody in the chat still hear me? Just let me know if I'm still good, because I can't hear her at all. I don't know if she is talking. Let me know in the chat if you guys can still hear me. Let me know.
Can you hear me okay now?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you now.
Okay. Okay. I don't know what's going on, but I still have access to the back. I'm still good to go.
Okay. All right, cool. And then I seen this was interesting, man. Toy Story, thank you for being a channel member. They said, Ninja, you always bigged up Savage Land. What do you think of him interviewing Aaron, the kid enhancer? I'm going to say teen. I'm not going to say kid. I'm going to say teen enhancer. He's definitely the teen enhancer. So I said in my video, I said that what other people choose to do on their channels and shit like that. And hey, man, it's whatever. That's how they choose to run their shit. Me personally, and I appreciated the people that did come out and make some public statements like Woody and shit. But me personally, I'm not going to give, I wouldn't give someone like that a platform on my channel and claim to be cool or claim to have respect for the person who he disrespected or the person he violated. Me personally, and I don't have no issue with Savage Land. I had a few people DM me about this. So it's cool, Toy Story, that you messaged me, because then it gives me an opportunity to address it publicly. Like I said, I don't have no hate towards Savage Land at all. I like his content. I've shouted him out multiple times, but at the end of the day, he does whatever he wants to do on his channel. I just think it's strange, man. And then when I did see parts of the interview, because everybody was asking me what I thought about it, and maybe we'll double down on that a little bit more for the private channel members as far as specifics as what I thought about the interview. So if you're a channel member, stay for the private live, and we can really dissect what I thought about the interview, because I thought it was fucking comical anyway. But as far as my feelings towards Savage, I don't have no negative feelings towards him. He felt like that was a good move to do with that, and hey, that's totally fine. Me personally, I'm not going to give a platform to someone that says something disrespectful or rude regarding his wife or his marriage. I'm not doing it. So, but everybody ain't built the same, and I feel like that's a big downfall that a lot of people get into. They take shit personally, or they feel some type of way because someone did not handle you the way you would have handled them. And I'm not saying that he was supposed to be angry at him and not be friends, or hey man, you're your own man, you make your own calls. All I'm saying is that on my platform, I'm not best friends with Savage Land at all. But at the end of the day, I respect the guy. I like his platform. I like what he's been doing. Anytime I stopped over there, I've been super respectful to him, even when others weren't. I'm just saying, on my platform, there's no way. I don't care if it's someone that I am cool with, like Mad Hatter, or someone like Laserpants. If Laserpants decides tomorrow to talk shit about Savage Land's wife or marriage or personal life, there's no way. I'm not giving him a platform on my channel. I'm cutting ties. I'm not, because as a man, when you don't stand for something, it looks like you fall for anything. Or when you don't pick a side, you still picking a side regardless. So, but we all have different standards. We all have different, and I have no hard feelings to Savage at all, man. I have no hard feelings to him at all. I wish him nothing but success with his channel. But I don't think personally that was a good look. And that's not me being in my feelings. That's just me saying, even guys that I am really, really cool with. I'm real cool, real life cool with Laser Pants. I'm real life cool, and I love Duarte Studios products, but I'm real life cool with him. If these guys came out tomorrow and started talking about someone's wife or someone's man, nah bro, you're not getting a plat. I'm not gonna showcase you or act chummy with you for 2 hours. That ain't happening. That's not happening. So shout out to the people that made it clear where they stand and made it clear, you know, where they're at on the situation. Like I said, I commented, you know, Woody knows I got nothing but love for him. Woody's family to me, basically. So shout out to Woody for making that clear. And you don't need to be about drama. It's not about being about drama. It's not about hating Aaron. That's not what it's about. It's about drawing a line in the sand and saying, yo, bro, I don't want to be in that playground with that person. That's it. It don't mean that you gotta hate the person. There's tons of guys where I can't play in the same playground as them, man, because they've said it, they've done some things, and I'm like, nah, man, I'm good. I'm gonna stay over here on my side. But thank you, Toy Story. Like I said, you gave me an opportunity to address it publicly. No hard feelings to Savage Land, man. I hope he keeps doing great stuff, man. I hope he continues to do what he does. But me personally, I would have never did some shit like that. I just don't see how I could say that and be like, yeah, I respect him. And bro, you unnecessarily brought up his wife for what? Or his marriage or his situation. Nah, bro, like you're wilding for that. And we hold each other accountable on this side over here all the time. Not only do we make fun of each other and we bust each other's balls, we hold each other accountable. Woody said, if you don't keep it real, Woody ain't fucking. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you, man. But yeah. Thank you, Toy Story, for the super chat. I appreciate it. And for being a channel member, thank you. What else we got, babe? Because I'm still trying to catch up to the chat.
We have so much. Yo, Frankie, I'm trying to find a comment. Oh.
Yo, Frankie's been holding it
Look
down.
at his
I'm not even
picture.
gonna lie.
He's going back and forth.
Damn, son, they battling now. Y'all gonna get my channel removed because y'all safe. Y'all not gonna get in trouble at all. But I'm still technically pulling it up. Y'all gonna get Frankie. That was nice too. It don't gotta be super thick. It just has to be nice and curvy. There's thin girls with curves. There's bigger girls with curves. They come in all shapes and sizes.
Hal earlier said he does like the thickies. So.
Oh, okay. So at least I know he's not fronting for me. At least I know he's we got similar taste.
His liking, correct.
Okay, all right. That makes me feel better about it now. It makes it more genuine. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to Hal.
Also, based off of what you were just talking about, really quick before we get into the rest of the chats, Jeff said, because there was a lot of words going back and forth when it came to shill and all that other stuff. He said, and to seal the deal on why shill is a bad word, a shill, also called a plant or a stooge, is a person who publicly helps or gives credibility to a person or organization without disclosing that they have a relationship with said person or organization or have been paid to do so.
Yeah.
I just want to put up there because
I'm sure he put that out there because a lot of people don't know. They just use these umbrella terms, just like we see in a lot of the red pill space on YouTube, and women just run around saying, oh, you're a misogynist, you're this, you're that. But when you ask them to define it, they absolutely can't. But no, Jeff is right. That is the definition to it. And everybody over here, at least on this side, is super transparent with the companies they like, companies they don't. If they're cool with anybody in the company, we all keep it completely transparent. But at the same time, we hold each other accountable. That's why I said there's no way my friend or someone that I'm going to be chummy with is out here unnecessarily bringing up, someone's wife or someone's man, and we don't say nothing. Nah, bro. You getting a phone call, you getting a text, let alone you're definitely not going to be on my platform. And it don't mean that I got to hate you. It just means, nah, bro, I cannot be associated with that. I don't want to do that. And I feel like we live in a time where it's like, okay, I'm cool with this guy. They did what they did, but they didn't do it to me. How much sense does that can make? What they did represents their character as a man. So like I said, I learned very young growing up, and depending on what someone does, that represents who they are. You are judged by your company. This is life. I'm not saying I like it this way. I'm saying this is the way that it is. So I understand that, if I have a certain type of guy, or I have these, you know what I'm saying, this in my circle, then I get lumped in all the time. I get lumped in just because I'm a fan of 3POA, because I got so much love for Laser Pants, because like I get lumped in all the time, and I get accused of saying things that maybe I didn't say. Maybe Laser Pants said it on the stream, but these guys are going to act like I said it. Maybe Chad said it. I don't know, but they're going to act like I said it. And I understand that that's what comes with the territory. That's the territory of you are judged by your company. And I get it. I'm not complaining with that at all. I just think it's crazy that people think, oh no, I could be cool with this person and it doesn't make me look some type of way. No, it does. It does make you look some type of way. Hold on.
Started. I don't know if you want to bring it.
Yeah, bring it up. Let me see what you're talking about. Darth Sidious, man, what is going on, Darth? What is going on? Let's talk about what you want to talk about. He said, I got video of Valor running from an. Hey, what does that mean? What does that mean for me? What does that?
Jeff asked what was the point to achieve here. He said, my intent and purpose is just show Bobby Valor for who he is.
Okay, no, that's fine. But going back to his original comment,
Bill said, I guess that he's a troll, so I don't know if he's.
I will in a minute. Assuming Sidious, if you just chill out, you won't have to get kicked. Just chill out, bro. But you're in my chat, so I'm talking to you. We having a conversation right now, just between me and you. What does that mean for me? What does that mean for me or my channel? Or what does it do? I'm not saying that I think it's unlikely that you have it, to be honest.
He said, I've got footage. You want to boot me for having footage for facts.
No. See, no, I'm not. See, this is what I'm saying. Guys, we getting a real life, real time example as to how dramatic and emotional a lot of these trolls are. I'm not saying I said if you chill out, I'm not gonna boot you. Me and you are having a conversation. What I'm saying is, even if I don't believe you have the footage, it doesn't matter. Even if you do, what does that have to do with me? What does that have to do with me or my channel? And also, because I've had friends and I've had people that I still associate myself to this day. They never put out there that they were fighters. Let's just keep it real. They've never put out there that they would beat someone's ass or they'll take any fight that comes up to them. And hey, shit, I just watched Same Time Toys video and Same Time made it clear. He said, I don't fight. I'll just put a hole in someone. I'm not fighting. Same Time made that very, very clear. So I got friends to this day that, and I've watched them not handle things the way that I would have handled them. I'm not running from nobody. I don't run from the cops. I'm not running from nobody. But what is how I choose to handle something? What does that have to do with someone else? And I get it, man. And I would say you're hell-bent on this path of exposing someone's character where you're going on someone else's platform. This ain't even Valor's platform.
He said was speaking to your chat, not necessarily you per se, I guess.
I feel you. Okay. No, I feel you. Okay. But it's in my chat during my stream. And unless someone in my chat said, hey, Valor is the greatest MMA fighter or he doesn't run from no, it just doesn't make any sense to bring up. It's just, it's not even necessary, man. Like I said, I'm not trying to kick you. I'd love to keep it cordial and just have a decent back and forth. Nothing too crazy. Everybody in the chat's calling you a troll. Everybody, yo, just chill out. Even if you don't like Valor, that's fine. I'm not here to defend every decision he's ever made the same way I'm not here. Those guys, they're their own men, so they could defend their decisions. When the 3POA is live, or you could go on the Valorverse YouTube channel. Have you all given me a chance to respond? Or...
All right. So basically,
wait a minute. We're not talking. Yeah, I'm saying ignore the chat. Ignore the chat. I'm saying you're having a conversation with me. You might have not started off by having a conversation with me, but now I'm saying I'm having a conversation with you. So I'm not even paying attention to the chat. So I don't feel overwhelmed by the chat at all because I'm just talking with you. All I'm saying is this is probably not the best way to go about your mission statement. And your mission statement is to show his character. This probably ain't the best way to do it. I'm sure there's tons of other ways to do it. More importantly, you might want to take a step back and wonder why that's your mission statement. Did this person hurt you? Did they hurt your family? What did they do for that to be your mission statement? For you to be going out your way, going on other people's platforms and bringing up shit like that? It's not even necessary. It's not even that serious, bro. That's what I'm saying. It's not that serious. But who am I to tell you that it's not that serious? Clearly to you, it is that serious. I'm just saying, hey, don't make it that serious over here. Because I'm not the sensitive guy that blocks any and everybody for everything. Nah, that's not what I'm trying to do. So it's not that if you keep it cordial with everybody in the chat, but at the same time, I don't allow disrespect and shit like that. At some point, you have to understand where I'm coming from as the creator, or this is my community and this is my chat, this is my live, I do have to draw a line in the sand at some point.
Yo, chat, at the end of the day, what everyone is saying is just post facts. That's what they're saying.
Right. You don't even need to say. Right. You don't even need to say. And ultimately, if that is the overwhelming consensus of the chat, they're right. If you feel this type of way and you have that footage, just post it. It's not that big of a deal. I'm sure you're already acting on a no-name account. Just post it. Just post it. Just post it and do whatever you feel like you need to do as a man, and everybody will move accordingly to that. I'm sure people will respond if they feel like they need to respond. I'm sure, just do it. But walking around threatening, talking about footage that you have, and no one threatened and said, I have footage of R. Kelly doing this. No, they just put it out there. They put it out there for the world to see. No one threatened and said, oh yeah, I got footage of Diddy abusing his partner. And no, they just put it out there. That just went out to the public. Everybody's seen Diddy, being physical with her. As a man, this going back and forth or making threats, and that was another thing I seen in the teen romancer, Aaron, the teen romancers. Go ahead, go right ahead, man. Do whatever you feel like you need to do, but there's no need for you to be in this chat going back and forth with other people or going back and forth with me, especially
we're
when
also
I'm not
name calling at this point. We don't need to be name calling on anybody.
Yeah, see, this is when shit gets left. But look, I'm it's not just me saying post it. Do whatever you feel like you got to do. So I make it super clear. And this is exactly what I was talking about earlier today. I make it super clear where I stand. I make it super clear who I'm cool with. It doesn't mean that I need to fight their fights. It doesn't mean I need to fight their battles. I let Aaron, the teen enhancer, be a dickhead to multiple people before I said anything to him, because he finally did something in my private chat, in my Facebook group. Otherwise, I minded my business. But at the end of the day, you're still talking about someone that I'm cool with. And hey, maybe they called you names first. I get it. But at the end of the day, at that point, you just got to go. Y'all can't have no type of healthy discourse here. You got to go. So now that we at the name calling stage, yes, you or Scott, y'all could just block him, and because there's nothing else I could do. I tried to have a decent conversation with him. And hey, man, it is what it is.
Okay. All right.
And that's making it clear. I didn't want things to get to that point. But it doesn't matter, I'm sure he felt like he was being overwhelmed by the chat. I made it clear, ignore the chat and just have a back and forth conversation with me, because I'm being respectful to you. I'm just talking. I'm asking you about how you feel, why you feel that way, what your mission statement is, why is that your mission statement, and what you should probably do. And that goes for anybody. I don't let anybody hold leverage either over my head or over anybody's head that I'm cool with. There ain't no fucking leverage. When it comes to being a man, if you got something or you feeling froggy and you want to leap, just leap. Don't talk about how you want to leap. Don't talk about you're going to do 27 leaps. My guy, just leap. That's it. There is no talking. There's no conversations that need to be had. Just leap. That's it. If you have this, or you know what I'm saying? That's like Lex Luthor always talking about how he got kryptonite, but he never wants to show no one the kryptonite. No, bro, he shows the kryptonite. Like, he uses it. So if that's how you feel, just go ahead. And I didn't want to kick him. Let's make that clear. I didn't want to kick him at all. I didn't want to block him. I think that's the first time that we've blocked someone on live. But it's because we reached the name calling stage. And the name calling stage is just not necessary. Because I'm sure my chat feels like they need to defend themselves. I'm sure as a man, he feels like he needs to defend himself. If it is a man, I don't know. Kid, woman, I don't know. But at the end of the day, hey, man, it is what it is. Not much I could do about it.
The person kept bringing up that he was in the Marines.
Oh, my God. Oh, my. We got another one of those. God damn it.
So, wait.
Let me guess. Can he break bones in several different ways?
Yo, Suka said, why everyone got to be like, I'm a Marine. I'm an Army dude. I'm a BJJ master. I'm a that.
Yeah, you a BJ master, all right. I hope you got them knee pads. Yeah, there's a lot of BJ masters out here. Yeah.
Said, I'm embarrassed for how these men move these days. He said he was Marine Corps. I'm sure all real Marines out here would be ashamed of him, grown men.
I'm not even going to speak on law. I'm not even going to do that. Respect to everybody that serves. As y'all know, I was raised by veterans. But at the end of the day, one of them being a Marine, at the end of the day, it's like, it's just unnecessary, man. It's unnecessary. And Toys makes a good point. B&B Toy said maybe it was AA round. Who knows? I don't know. I really don't care. But at the end of the day, it just speaks volumes. And that would be, you know, the teen romancer's way to solidify his masculinity, is to bring up how tough he is.
Laser Pants, he said, oh, he called me laser bitch and said I didn't serve the country. Frankie,
we have
big facts, Frankie. Go ahead.
This is what happens in our chat. This is what happens when I go live. It's a chill time. It's a chill environment, but we don't duck nothing. We speak about any and everything that people want to speak about. We just have real conversations. The same way I try to do real reviews and give real takes on my channel. It's the same exact thing when we go live. And yeah, it just sucks because the result of this is Hasbro doing what? Hasbro put out a figure for $50 and everybody's losing their fucking mind about it. And it's crazy to me that I see any big YouTubers, any big toy tubers with platforms not just outright say, no, that's BS, I'm not doing it. Or if you are doing it, you just double down and say it's for your channel. Double down and say you hate it. Double down and say it shouldn't be a thing. But you got one just to talk about it on your channel, to review it on your channel. That's fine. I get it. Like I said, I'm at this point, at least in my eyes, I'm not saying displaying model behavior is a full-time content creator, but in my eyes, he is. He's that consistent. He be busting his ass. In my eyes, I don't know what his working situation is set up like, but in my eyes, he's a full-time content creator. So I understand when full-time content creators say, hey, I don't want to back the HasLab, but I want to share my thoughts on it for my people, for my community. I get it. I get it 100%. I just saw Dave. Dave just said some shit, right? Can you pull that up? Was he talking shit or he was being serious? Yo, and look, and I make it clear on my channel. I could care less whether you like men, whether you like women. I could care less about any of this shit. As long as there's no kids involved, as long as nobody is shopping at proms for wives, hey man, I could care less. But this is the humor. This is the sarcasm that I'm saying. That is absolutely hilarious, bro. That is hilarious, man. And shout out to Dave. Thank you so much, man. Okay. This is the humor that I'm saying we need in the community, because there's so much sensitive guys, and all of a sudden they're like, well, I can do this. I can snap someone's neck in 47 different ways. And shut your like, yo, it's so much. You see how fragile someone is, with how quickly they either get overwhelmed, or how quickly they have to resort to violence, or how quickly they need to feel like they need to prove their masculinity. Bro, nobody asked. Nobody asked. Nobody cared.
Shut your stupid ass up.
I have a serious question, because this just came up in a chat.
What's up?
It said I canceled my pre-order because the Spider-Man web lines were not sculpted. They're not sculpted? That's crazy.
No. Yeah, no. Nah, and I love the fact that you're neutral and everything, so I don't even want you to really share your opinion. But no.
I know, I thought they were sculpted on there. I didn't realize.
Yeah, because you got me the Marvel Legends Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, and you saw it was sculpted lines on him, and even if it was a shitty paint job, they tried to paint them silver and stuff. So on this Spider-Man, there is no sculpted lines. It's literally just all printed on. And that's so they can reuse the body. But no, they're not sculpted at all. And even if they weren't indented in, they could have been raised. They could have been, you know what I'm sure there's a bunch of other options that we saw other companies do. And at $50, definitely I'd feel like it would be warranted for me to get some type of sculpting on the actual body. But no, it's Hasbro, so no, they're not sculpted at all. They need that reuse, because we all know at the end of the day how they feel, and we all know what the main defenses of everybody is. New tooling. Right.
So this is a chat from 924. Okay, it is 10.
Damn, man, I'm sorry.
Yo, Z, thank you.
Kanan in the house, man. Shout out to Zakanan, man.
He's been here.
I was just watching one of his videos earlier. Shout out to Zakanan. You can read it.
With the 666, Yo, Z, thank you. He said, emergency birthday funds for Erica. Whoop, whoop. I'd sing, but you've already got bad weather. No, low-key, I would really like you to try to say happy birthday and how you make fun of his voice.
Yeah, man. Zakanan's good at doing my everybody says I got a whisper voice, right? I know when I make the amazing rap tracks, I got a whisper voice, but just in general, they say I got a whisper voice, and Zakanan does a really good job of representing that. But thank you so much, Six. I should just start calling them Six. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you, man.
Yes, thank you, Z. Going back really quick, just a second.
Why you had to shit on me like that? Z sounds so much cooler than Six. Mine was dumb as hell. What am I talking
I
about?
always
Drake?
call him Z.
I know, man, but you could have went with Six this one time because I was trying to make it a thing.
Six.
Nah, don't try to be supportive now. Nah, the moment passed. Nah, we good. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Tony Figs, he said, nah, mad props to you, Ninja. You handled business. Name calling starts and then the disrespect. You gotta go.
Thank you, Tony. And like I said, I'm not even saying that maybe someone in my chat did a name call first. If they did, hey man, that's not cool. That's definitely frowned upon. But him name calling and me definitely seeing it, yeah, bro. Shit gotta go. Because like you said, once you open up that door, shit gets reckless. But thank you, Tony. Thank you for appreciating that. Because there's a lot of content creators and stuff where they don't draw no lines. They're happy, and you know what I'm saying? Like they stand for nothing. So I appreciate that, man. Are you laughing?
Yes.
Or what are you laughing at? Tell me.
This person's username, Sharks Minivan Busted Window. Said a BJ Master would have broken me. Damn. All right, just
that was kind of Diddy. I'm not even gonna lie. Dave had the most Diddy comment of the night, but that one might have beat him. That one was like,
it was the window talking.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Lacey, Lacey, I've been waiting to click this message, bro. Thank you.
I'm sorry.
As well. Him is D at 924, and then
thank you for supporting. And since you're throwing that change, you get to see them things.
Thank you, Lacey.
Appreciate you, brother. You already know this. Nothing new. All old shit coming out of my mouth. Thank you, man. Thank you. It sounded like you laughing again. That's what I slightly just heard, and I'm sure it's because someone in the comments made you laugh. I'm sure.
Yeah, because I be
you guys make her laugh more than me. I'm glad y'all wasn't around when what is it called? When you have to like
when
woo
you're
somebody? Courting. I said woo. What the? Yo.
Yeah. You woo too. You wooed right. You wooed real well.
Yeah, I know, but when I said woo, all I thought about was Pop Smoke and just some other shit.
No.
But look, nah, my bad. But yeah, I'm glad you guys weren't around because chances are she wouldn't have picked me. She would have picked the chat over me.
Oh,
you guys make her laugh more.
100%. Yo, our members chat, that's a hard one to choose.
Yeah. If you are a channel member, please, we're gonna have the private mental chat. Mental chat? Yeah, that should get mental too. But we're gonna have the private chat and we're probably gonna try to wrap up in 15-20 minutes. Just keep talking and keeping it real about this subject and about whatever comes to mind. But the private chat is where we talk about things even outside of action figures. We try to keep everything here action figure related, even though sometimes people come in the chat and they want to talk about, that they're a jiu-jitsu karate master or they're a Marine or they're a SWAT officer. Bro, it happens sometimes, but we try to keep it about action figures as much as possible.
Thank you again. Suka.
Facts, Lisa.
Suka with the $9.99. Thank you, Suka. He said, happy birthday, Erica. Maximum Wawa Kickstarter activated. Let's go.
Thank you so much, Suka, man. I miss your sarcasm in person. I'm hoping that you'll be at DFW. We're still finalizing if we're gonna really be able to go, but I'm hoping that if we go, you're there, man. 100%. Thank you, man. Appreciate you.
And then Justin Booth gifted Ninja membership. Thank you, Justin.
Thank you so much, Justin. I appreciate that, man. Helping the channel grow. Thank you, man. And I like that photo. That is that photo took me away from all the toy drama and all the people, being on life missions to destroy someone else or whatever. Like, it takes me away from all that. Brings me back to my childhood, man. Thank you.
I have to pull this up super fast, so make sure you're paying attention to the icon. Are you ready?
I'm ready. I stopped.
I'm afraid. I only see the mini version, and I'm afraid to pull it up.
Nah, I stopped. We get demonetized. It is what it is. Now that's nice.
Also
that's fine.
As a champagne. Okay.
That should be fine because it doesn't even show. I've over time I've become a master at YouTube getting in trouble, basically, because I get in trouble so much for my reviews and for showing off curvy women in plastic form that I kind of know what's gonna get me in trouble or not. But nah, that should be fine. The private chat also doubles as a champagne room, and we all know what goes down there. Yeah, we all like the way I feel like I didn't even need to say it like that, but the way that he wrote it made me just think of this person.
Happy birthday to you.
Yeah, we all know what happens in the champagne room. Yeah, we know. We know, man. I like that one a lot too. That is a nice photo.
Mm-hmm. EFC.
How Jordan, you're always trying to get my ass beat every damn live. My bad. Go ahead.
With the $5 super chat, thank you. He says maximum ninja reviews where we are forced to play to watch Thicky reviews and pay to watch Super 7 reviews. LMAO, love the honesty here.
I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much for the super chat. He said where we are forced to watch Sticky reviews. Mm-hmm. Yes. Because I gotta be me, man. I gotta be me. Unfortunately, I appreciate femininity as much as I appreciate masculinity. That's what I say. Because I got a ton of figures like this in my collection that they look really, really nice. I'm trying to show his black nipples because he has black nipples. I just posted a review of him. Go check it out. But I gotta tell, if I could show off his black nipples, why can't I show off a female's nipples? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all the same thing, you know? Thank you so much, though.
Yes, thank you. B&B Toys, he's been here since the morning. I mean, since the beginning of the chat.
Since the morning? Damn, that is dedication. I don't think I got anybody like that. Appreciate you, Toys. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Thank you for supporting. And since you're throwing that change, you get to see them things.
Hey, man, don't give me a reason to play that and have a good time. Thank you so much, Toys. Thank you, man.
Jordan, he said, if I ever get a con down there, I know I'm going to pay for all the pick changes. I'm just going on the fact that maybe Erica won't remember by the time that's made.
Facts.
No, just bring your tablet. We'll look at them all together.
Frankie
with the $5 super chat. This is still from earlier, 9:30, babe.
Okay, my bad. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It's okay. No, I'm just letting you know that we still are like backed up a little bit. He said, doing my best. Did he twerk for you? Oil included. Happy birthday.
Yikes, man. Yikes.
Add this to Z666 and have a good Wawa run, love. You're in my prayer.
I know. He said he's literally doing his best to twerk. He deserves one more.
He sent another chat right after.
I was about to play the game regardless because he said he's twerking. Just like somebody in the beginning of the live said that they were twerking to my song. Like, thank you. Thank you.
This super chat says, don't want to leave Jazz out. Here you go. You're part of this fam too. Big facts. Even though you never hop on to help us roast Ninja or AA round. Big
what?
Facts.
Nah, I'm good, bro. I get my ass beat after the live. Why she need to hop on and beat my ass during the live too? There's enough people here that be roasting me. There's enough.
Yeah, I don't want Jasmine and I both to be.
Yeah, nah, bro. I'm good. I deal with that enough. Why I gotta deal with it like that? Like, nah, bro. I'm good. Don't even try to give her any bright ideas.
The Articulated Ninja Reviews channel.
Yeah, she never cares to be on camera. She never cares about any of that shit. I don't want to I don't want y'all to really see. Sometimes I get on live and maybe I got a little mark under my eye or some shit. That's the max of my abuse I want y'all to see. I don't really want y'all to see it happen. You know what I'm saying?
that's so cool. A couple of things. Sorry. B&B Toys. Quick. I agree. We need a twerking emoji here. I agree.
We do.
BX Medic.
Hey, shout out to BX Medic in the house. Shitty super chat, man.
Yeah, he sent a super chat. I'm sorry for like jumping all over the place, but thank you for the super chat, BX Medic, for $20. But he said my youngest daughter turned 13 yesterday. I just seen that, so I wanted to say happy birthday. That's why I jumped through everything. He said, hey, Ninja, my youngest daughter turned 13 yesterday, and we both wanted to send Erica a little something for the Wawa, right? Yo, thank you, but happy birthday to your daughter. Happy birthday.
Thank you. Happy birthday, man. Bring it to one of the conventions, man. ZoloCon is coming up soon. I'm pretty sure BX said he was going to try to go to that, but ZoloCon's coming up soon. That's not too far away from where Legion's Con was. Honestly, it's not that far away, but bring it to Legion's Con, bring it to a convention, man, so we can meet up, everybody could take pictures and have a good ass time. But tell her we said thank you so much, man. I'm sorry, I don't know if she was watching this, and I try not to curse around children and shit. Look, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. How did I can't believe I just dropped the ball like that. Medic, I'm sorry, man. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, dear friend. We sing to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
We gotta
Happy
make a
birthday to the
more
little one.
friendlier one also.
That
Just
one's
for-
friendly until Adam Sandler comes in and starts screaming, but I kind of like him too, because that's how we do things over here, man. Shout out to BX Medic and his daughter. Happy birthday to the
Happy
little one, man.
Happy birthday. 13's a good one too.
It is, man. So much life ahead of her, man. So much
Right.
life.
Jack Boy with a $20 super chat. What's up, Jack Boy? He's been here from the morning also.
Yes, yes.
He said, I know this is way off topic, but what is your thoughts on the 1/6 scale figures? Some of them look wicked cool, and big happy birthday to you from my figures. Yo, thank you, Jack Boy. But he said, what do you think about 1/6 scale figures?
Yeah, thank you so much for the happy birthday and always supporting Jack. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. I think that I love them, man. I think I love them. They look absolutely beautiful, but financially, I cannot afford to collect another line. So, and then when I think about it, I'm like, well, should I say financially it's because I can't afford to collect another line? No, because space-wise too. I don't know how I would, if I'm having trouble with space now with just one scale, if I pick up any other scale, whether it's 1/9, like, doesn't matter what scale I go to, I try to keep it all 1/12 as much as possible. I did get like as gifts before in the past, like years ago, maybe someone picked me up like a 1/9 figure or a 1/6 Hot Toys, things like that, and they're beautiful. The detail, they're miniature statues basically. But the only other scale I would get, I say this all the time, I'm gonna get my ass beat for saying this. The only other scale that I would get is a 1-to-1 scale. I would get a 1-to-1 scale of, like, let's say Scarlett Johansson or one of my favorite models or something like that. I would get a 1-to-1 scale just to dress her up. And when I do, you guys will know when I get it. They sell a lot of 1-to-1 adult dolls on like eBay and shit. But you'll see her. She'll be in my live. Once I get one, it's always gonna be in my live. So I should start a GoFundMe to get me a 1-to-1 fun doll, right? And then look, I'm gonna dress her up in a cosplay outfit. So maybe she'll be Gwen Stacy. But I would definitely always show it off and have it right here, because I'm not gonna use it for, you know, some other things. But that is the only other scale.
Would that even be allowed, you think, in the background, or would they flag it? Because
I mean, no. I didn't say she would be naked. They would definitely flag it if I had, especially of the thicker women that I like. If I had a thick woman just standing in the background naked, yes,
no, but
my
like
video's
even
done.
if she has like her butt showing or something like that, or
It depends how much it is. So
Okay.
on the front, and you see this on, you could wear a bathing suit but be showing the front. But the second that you turn around, sometimes even turn to the side, they'll flag it as sexual content or just some weird stuff. But no, mine would be fully dressed as Gwen Stacy. So mine would be like dressed as like Gwen or something like that, and she'll be standing there in the background. But that is that's the only one out of 1/12 scale that I would do, is a 1-to-1 scale. You know, I should try to get a 1-to-1 scale of Ryan. That'd just be a giant potato, right? Yeah, I guess.
Yo, everyone's coming at you.
I know they flaming the shit out of me, and it's okay. I just seen it went by, but I just seen Joey Collects talking about I'm gonna get a used one, which is wild. Why that is wild.
And you're gonna get a used one or one,
right? And I'm not even saying like, bro, it doesn't matter if it's used to me because I don't plan to use it for that purpose. But do I really want some extra stains on it that I didn't like? I didn't like. Why would I? We gotta unwrap figures now, and sometimes we'll get the white film on a figure or oil. I'd be scared if I saw some stains on a used one like that, or oil. How do I? What type of oil are we talking about? What type of oil are we talking about right now, bro? Like, what's happening, yo?
Yo, Jack Boy, thank you, Jack Boy. We're moving on from this chat. Thank you.
Yeah, Jack set me up with that one. But he got his answer. I love them, but financially, I just cannot do anything outside of 1/12, bro. That's too rich for my blood.
Thanks, brother. Late but never absent. What's good, chat? Hope y'all having a great day. Still heartbroken over this spider. Facts.
He's always been a big Spider-Man fan too, which is unfortunate. That was definitely one
It's
of.
not unfortunate that he's the Spider-Man fan. It's unfortunate that that's the figure it happened to.
Yeah, 100%. Shout out to Vic, man. You know I love you.
It sounded like you said you liking Spider-Man is unfortunate.
Oh man, no, that's not what I meant. That's not how I meant it.
Oh my goodness. Okay, Headcanon with a $2 super chat. Thank you, Headcanon. Says new tooling. Buy the old tools for the same pools. Yo, speaking of, go ahead.
New tooling. New tooling. New tooling. New tooling. New tooling. Shout out to Headcanon, man. Thank you so much, man. I'm gonna get back to you. I gotta do I want to have a serious, not a serious, but I want to have a good conversation with him on his channel at some point. But yeah, I'm gonna get back to you, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. Thank you.
You're about to thank me, okay? And thank everybody in advance for dealing with me. New tooling, new tooling, new tooling.
Can we get Mr. Rogers to sing New Tooling? I might have to employ Mad Hatter for some shit like that, because I don't think I could personally do it. And I'm clever with my AI and shit like that, but I don't think I could get it in the right exact tones. But yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool, Blake.
Okay, so we have
real quick before we move on.
So many super chats to still get through.
I know. We're gonna catch up. But Blake, he brought up a good point too. I seen just in general, he brought up a good point. He said that we do have companies like the Frazetta girls that are dropping pretty expensive figures that are, $70-$80. Their articulation is not really there. And nobody really complains about that. And one of the things that he brought up is because they started out like that. And I think that's 100% true. Like, I think because these other lines started out expensive, nobody really bats an eye when they release something else that's expensive. But however, Marvel Legends are like McFarlane. It's the same thing. I criticize McFarlane's Kickstarter for Spawn. Why would you need to kickstart anything Spawn? Please kickstart the damn movie. Like, I'm tired of waiting for the movie. I think he would have got millions and millions in investments to make the movie. Kickstart the damn movie, not a Spawn action figure. He doesn't need to kickstart that. But I gave him shit too when he wants to kickstart a Spawn action figure that, for the most part, outside of some special magnets, is just a lot of accessories and good paint apps, but still a basic figure. It's the same thing here. Like, I think it's mainly because companies like Frazetta Girls or whatever company it is, Loose Collector, and they kind of always came out the gate with expensive figures. So at that point, if you already start off high, where's your ceiling, or where do you go? You either stay where you're at, or in a lot of cases you increase. Not a lot of companies actually wind up going down. But Loose Collector also has he has those martial arts figures coming out soon, which I'm very excited for, and those are going to be at a lower price point. I think those might be his lowest price point of any type of figures that he's put out so far, and I'm super excited for those because they look standard, traditional, but unique at the same time. I'm super excited for those. But I think a lot of the backlash behind Hasbro is the fact that they were supposed to be the cheaper but still very decent model to go with, where now everybody's saying, hey, if that's maximum, I guess their regular stuff is minimum. And they did it to themselves. They set themselves up because they could have got a win by making this figure $40 or less. Yes, 40 still would have been expensive. My limit was literally 35. I'm not going past that, period. But 40 still would have been expensive, but they could have got a lot of wins from people. And I feel like it could have really reinvigorated the Legends line, because I feel like, honestly, in my opinion, since Classified came onto the scene, Legends are no longer the big dogs over at Hasbro as far as action figures are concerned. Hasbro's a big company with a bunch of different branches. I just mean as far as action figures, the G.I. Joe Classified team took all the light away from Legends. For the most part, that's how I feel about it. I feel like this would have been a really good opportunity for them to take the crown back, even within their own company. Like, for the Legends team to take the crown back from the G.I. Joe Classified team. They're all on the same team. They all play for the same company, but you guys get what I'm saying. And they didn't do that. They went to one of the most expensive prices that I think anyone was putting out there. Some people were putting out 50, some people putting out 60, and this is the same thing that I said, that I tried to explain to Shart. He goes from 0 to 100 so quick. Having the biggest platform and the most subscribers, you have more responsibility to be careful with how you handle things and how you word things and what you say. This is just life in general. It's not a big deal if the random guy at Wawa, I shouldn't say Wawa, because our Wawa is pretty nice, it's pretty clean. There's never no incidents that happen there. Let me say 7-Eleven. Let me say 7-Eleven or Turkey Hill. If the guy at 7-Eleven or Turkey Hill, the crackhead over there, shows his ass, or he words something poorly, nobody cares, nobody bats an eye. But if Trump or Obama or someone with influence or someone that's powerful, if they are inside the same 7-Eleven or Turkey Hill and they say or do a very similar thing that nobody batted an eye to when a crackhead did it, if they do it, everybody's going to lose their mind. And that's life. That's what power is. That's what influence is. I just try to explain that, and I'm just like, hey, any big content creator, you got to be careful how you word things, though. And if you are going to word it and say you don't care how you're wording it, then stand on that hill and die on it like a man. Hey, man, it is what it is. There's tons of things that I know I did not word perfectly or I did not word well. And even with me not wording it well, I still say, man, it is what it is. I said what I felt, and I felt what I said. So mean what you say and say what you mean. That's simple. My bad. Go ahead. You could get back to. I just wanted to talk about that real quick. I got your mama joke to start our beef. Your mama is so cool, she makes Ice Cube's jealous. So cool that you can make Ice Cube jealous. I see, here's the problem, Jack. I try not to laugh at shit like that because the girls always laugh at these very traditional jokes and shit, and I try to be the stoic one that doesn't laugh. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you. That is a good way to start off our beef. Thank you, man. Thank you so much, Jack. Damn, man. All right. Next thing. Let's see what else we got going on. Vic, man. I don't know if you want to read it, babe. I don't know if maybe Chico's snoring or acting up. He said, happy glow day, bro.
Sorry, I thought you could hear me this whole time.
Love you. Hope you guys get to enjoy your day. Can't wait to see you in the lobby after the private live. 100%. You know I'm going to be in that lobby. You know I'm going to be in that lobby. He's either talking about the Marvel Rivals lobby or the Fortnite lobby. He's talking about one of those online lobbies. Because I retired from the project building lobbies. Anybody that's ever lived in the projects, you know those lobbies could get kind of crazy. I don't even want to, it's not even technically the first floor. No, you have the first floor, but then you also have the lobby. Like,
Alex Rosado, I see your name in here. I just want to say what's up.
Facts. I didn't know Alex was in the house. Shout out to Alex, man. I hope him and the family doing okay.
Okay, so Zekiverse, right? That's what you want me to say?
Zekiverse. Yeah, that's, you got to say it. Yeah, Zeki.
Got it. Okay, Zekiverse with the $5 super chat. He said, forget Marvel Legends. There's other toy lines to enjoy.
100%.
You ain't lying.
100%, bro. Zeke, you right, man. Thank you for the members chat, man. 100%. There is other lines to enjoy. It's just everybody, I feel like, needs their time to speak their piece about a line that, for the most part, a lot of collectors, if you're normal and you don't have like bougie taste, like Duarte Studios got bougie taste, right? But he be busting his ass to be able to pay for his bougie taste. But almost every collector I know has picked up Marvel Legends at one point or another. Every single, like, Marvel Legends plays a role in everybody's collection, I should say. And I think that's what it is. It's the fact that this literally went from one of the most affordable, one of the most accessible companies to now they are bordering and blurring the lines to not being affordable and not being accessible with all this bullshit. Sold out 1 minute, in stock the next minute, sold out again. It's just BS. It's all BS, man. But I think that's what it is, Ziki. But you're spitting 100% facts, man. There's tons of other lines to enjoy. And that's what we focus on. That's 100% what we focus on,
man. Eric Alfred Abel with $2.
Hey, man.
This was from earlier, babe. This was from 10 o'clock. He said, what did I miss? So he's in here too.
Yeah, my bad, man. I'm catching up with the chat still. You missed us, the Tinkertons. Not Pinkertons. You missed the Tinkertons. They came to get me. I got kicked off for a minute. Hopefully we still have power, though. Everything's good. You missed someone else in the chat that I was trying to be cordial with. I can't even remember his name, but he felt very strongly about exposing Vala. And he came into the chat, and I think I tried to handle him as appropriately as I could. I tried to have a respectful discourse with him and just go back and forth and talk. You miss him eventually have to leave and exit once he started name calling. And I would take it, I would feel some type of way if he name called anybody in the chat. But he did name call someone that I actually am really fond of, even though the guy gets on my fucking nerves sometimes.
Also, just an update really quick.
God.
I'm gonna pull it back up, but he said just confirm with Bobby. No such footage exists. He's a liar.
He has the power
This
to
has to just
confirm
go with
that.
what you were saying,
right.
right?
Laser Pants has the resources to confirm that quickly. Yo, it is what it is, bro, and that's what I told him. So that's what you missed, Eric. Thank you so much for showing up, bro. I'm excited to see you at ZoloCon really soon. Less than a month, man. I get to see you at Zolo, and you said you're supposed to have her, and she's supposed to have, your son-in-law. So that should be a good time. But that's what you missed, man. You missed someone came into the chat, started getting aggressive. I did not want it to get to that point. I wanted to have a back and forth discussion with him, but he was really focused on paying attention to the chat more than he was paying attention to me and anything I was saying. And then once he started name calling, we had to draw the line. But speaking on that, hey man,
Spidey.
maybe he does have the footage, but Laser Pants said the same thing I said, which is post it. Like, if you have this thing, don't talk about what you have to post. Just post what you have to post. And being real, I seen that on Aaron's interview too with Savage Land. I seen Aaron bring up like, oh, I'm not gonna be that guy that posts messages. And post it. Look. Post it, because you don't have no fucking messages. You don't have nothing from me. And this is what I talk about, where I'm like, people, just because I'm cool with Chad, because I'm cool with Ryan, because I'm cool with 3POA, they overlap. Y'all could go back and watch the interview yourselves. And Savage Lands asks him a very specific question about me, and then he starts overlapping and talking about all his situations with everyone else. That was his biggest mistake. You threw me in the same pot with them, and your ass got flamed for that. And I wasn't in the same pot with them. I was minding my damn business until you started to become extra with me and mines. But everybody throws me in the same pot. It's like, bro, I be minding my business. I don't really go back and forth or nothing like that. But like, he started to bring up in interviews like, yeah, and I'm not gonna post messages showing where people called me a redneck and it's that. Bro, I'm not speaking on people. I'm talking about me. I never called you that. The words redneck never came out of my mouth to you. And I got a ton of redneck friends. And they some real ride or dies. I would never use that term in a negative way. I use that term with them when we're joking around. But you being basically a stranger, I would never diss you in that light or in that I never did it. So like I said, I'm watching Savage ask him very specific questions about me, and then he starts overlapping and talking about all this other shit and talking about why he doesn't bring up messages. Bro, you can't bring up messages because you got nothing from me. You got nothing from me. We've never had a conversation. It's very easy for you to make me look like a big liar right now by posting these messages that you claim you just choose not to. You're not talking about from me. If you're talking about those messages, it gotta be from other people. But if Savage is asking you a specific question about me, why are you bringing up other people? Because when I'm having a conversation with someone and they ask me a question that's specific to a person, I answer that question specifically about that person. And like I said, I just love these guys. The teen enhancer being another one of them that claims they got this, they claim they got that, they claim they don't want to just be that type of guy. No, you are that type of guy. You're just a dick. And you don't have it. And that's why I get to call the bluff. And that's why I get to say, at least in terms of me, I'm not speaking for nobody else. Maybe he got into arguments with other people behind the scenes. I don't know. That's not on me for me to speak on. But I never had a conversation with the guy. So it was like, you could make videos about me. You could talk all this. You never reached out to me once. You never personally reached out to me to have a conversation about anything. The first time you reached out to me was to call me a little bee on the playground, which you would know all about. That's that weak ass shit. These are the types of weak men that we have in the community. So you can't find me or reach out to me to have a civil discourse about anything. You can't do that. But the second that it comes to insulting, now all of a sudden you got a way to reach out to me, right? Now all of a sudden you know how to DM me or not. Get out of here with that shit, bro. I'm pretty sure that person in my chat, they didn't have that footage either. And ultimately, like I said, even if he did have the footage, because low key, man, if I'm arguing with Mike Tyson, Israel Adesanya and McGregor, hey man, I don't want to look like I'm running away, but at the same time, I do understand that fight for me is probably not going to last more than 3 to 5 seconds. But I'm going to try, but I'm going to keep it real. I probably won't remember what happened after the first 2 or 3 seconds that they closed the distance off on me. I'm just keeping it real and being honest. But hey, I'm going to try. So regardless what footage someone claims to have of Valor or Laser Pants or me, it's just like, yo, bro, put it out there. Put it out there. And that's the same thing I'm saying to the teen romancer. You can't put out no messages of me ever being rude to you or me ever being disrespectful to you because you don't got it. We never had any discourse, period, until you reached out to me to be disrespectful. We've never had any back and forth messages. I've never said anything negative about you. Publicly, I literally only said positive things about you. But that's what happens in this community. We get a bunch of guys that just love to pretend and love to, and people believe it. People believe it. People still give them a space on their platform. People will still be chummy with them for 2 hours and interview them. People fall for the shit. But real recognize real, and real people see the shit and they're like, nah, man, I want nothing to do with that.
A person in the chat, Jason Chavez, he commented just now. I just wanted to bring that up before we get into the other stuff. He said, my God, for someone who never gets in drama, you sure have arguments with people a lot.
You know what it is, Jason? You know what it is? I just don't stay quiet. That's what it is. Like there's tons of times, and this is what you don't see. There's tons of times that I let people say and do whatever they want to do. But at the same time, I'm not one of these content creators that just say, oh, guys, no, guys, let's just be nice. Let's just all get along. Rainbows and sunshine. And let's sing I Love You songs from Barney. I'm not one of those. So if someone is saying something or someone is doing something, especially towards me, I'm just not going to stay quiet. So you could call it drama, and by definition, technically it is. But at the end of the day, I feel like there's no space on YouTube, or even in this space, in the toy space, a lot of the content creators that do stay quiet about any and everything, and they don't speak their actual mind, that comes across to people, bro. That's not genuine to people, bro. But that's why I said, even content creators, I'm cool with content creators that are not necessarily cool with each other, but they don't go to war with each other, and I'm appreciative about that. But even content creators like Unparalleled Universe and Unparalleled Universe be ducking drama, and I like it. I respect it, man. But at the same time, he don't run from shit. He's not running from anyone. He's not running. I was at a convention and I watched him have a real life conversation with someone that blocked him in person. And Unparalleled brought it up first. Like he was like, oh yeah, and this is the guy that blocked me. So he didn't have to address the elephant in the room, and he did. And I was like, oh shit, I got respect for him on that, because he could have just stayed quiet. He didn't just stay quiet. He addressed the elephant in the room. And over here, I addressed the elephant in the room. Whether it's someone in the chat making threats, or it's someone that's coming at my personal life or my relationship, just make it about toys, bro. Jason, you could say that I'm a shill. You could say that you hate my content. You could say anything negative you want about me, and that's fine. You're entitled to your opinion. That's totally fine. We all have a good time, man. And I'm not saying that you have any negative feelings towards me. You made a comment, so I'm just speaking on how I feel about your comments that you commented on in my live. But I'm just saying, I think what it is I just don't stay quiet. I'm not the guy. My first fights in life had nothing to do with me. Like I'm saying, on the playground. Not when I was, acting like Aaron and playing on playgrounds I shouldn't have played in. No, when I was on the playground, because I was a playground kid. My first fights were never about me. My first fights was always me defending someone else getting bullied. Those were at least my first 4 to 5 fights in my life, was because I didn't stay quiet, even if someone else was staying quiet. You know what I'm saying? We had an Indian kid wearing the whole hijab and shit like that and everything, and people used to throw shit at him. People used to smack him. Really disgusting shit. And it's just like, yo, bro, I'm gonna pick up the rock. I walk up to the rock, pick it up, and I'm gonna throw it right back at that person and be like, yo, what's up? You like how that felt? Like, I just don't stay quiet. I think that's what it is, Jason.
Just Mike with the $5 super chat from earlier, 10 o'clock.
Damn,
Ninja,
son.
that
Yeah, I seen
Marines
that.
don't represent us. I'm ashamed of that dirtbag.
I appreciate you, Mike, man. Thank you. I don't have no problem with him bringing up he was a Marine and none of that stuff. Like I said, I was raised by 2 veterans, one specifically a Marine. But at the end of the day, you shouldn't have to bring up certain things like that. It just shows that you're kind of struggling, or your back's on the wall and you need to prove that you're tough, or you need to prove your masculinity. It's just not a good look to do stuff like that. But nothing but respect to anyone that, served. But yeah, it wasn't a good look, man. I appreciate you saying that too. And I already know, because he don't represent the man that raised me. I already know, man. I ain't that small-minded, but I know it's not a good look. It's not a good look, because you would assume that someone that went through similar disciplines in their life, they would have some similar outlooks or similar self-control. And I didn't really see that there, man, which was unfortunate.
Laser
Thank you,
Pants
Mike.
said, yes, thank you, Mike. Laser Pants said, when you're successful on YouTube, the drama finds you.
100%, but that's not even right. That's not even just in the toy community. That's whether we look at music, it don't matter what level of success you are. Of course, there's going to be people, and you're not always going to be quiet about everything. I'm quiet about a lot. If y'all knew about a lot of the shit that goes on behind the scenes, but since it goes on behind the scenes, I'm respectful to the fact that it's going on behind the scenes. I'm respectful to the fact that there was a time when Shartimus did message me personally So I never speak on it. I don't bring it up. I'm respectful to the fact that, but then if some shit happens publicly, yeah, I'm gonna speak on that shit because that shit happened publicly. It is what it is. You said what you said, or you posted what you posted. I like his name, man. Kabunzi said, articulated ninja is the type of friend that will fight your bullies to remind you that you're never alone. Facts, bro. And unfortunately, that's what it was. And I'm not saying it's not a positive thing. Like, especially now with us having a little one and stuff like that. Like, I really don't want her getting into any fights at all, let alone fights that had nothing to do with her. But at the same time, how do I get upset at her for standing up for someone else? It's like, what type of person are we raising in this household? Like, at the same time, I don't want that to be a norm. And we need to explain and teach her, like, hey, that can't be a norm, man. We can't have you, getting phone calls from school and stuff like that because you're inserting yourself in situations. But if she feels strongly like, nah, they were making fun of this person, or they made this person cry, or they hit this person and this person didn't hit them back, so I hit them back for them. And I get it, but like, it just sucks. Like, how do I look telling her that she can't do that? But then at the same time, we got kids still growing up in this generation with the quote, with great responsibility comes great power. We got kids still growing up in this generation watching Uncle Ben die. We got kids still growing up in this generation understanding the responsibility that Simba had to return to the Pride Lands. Like, yo, bro, it's like, pick one. It's like, pick a side. Either you're gonna raise, or you're gonna stoke the flames for the kid to never say nothing or do nothing, or you're gonna try to teach them to play the middle. It shouldn't be all the time. But I do also understand, even though I'm not happy about any fights, or I'm not happy about I'm never happy with any verbal disputes. I wasn't happy, or I didn't seem all excited and happy to go back and forth with that guy in a live tonight. That's not what nobody's here for. Everybody's here to have a good time and talk about plastic and action figures. But at the same time, I'm not gonna ignore some shit. I'm not gonna ignore disrespect. Or like I said, I'm not gonna be the content creator that says, oh no, I'm not gonna pick a side. I'm just gonna act like nothing happened, or I'm not gonna, nah, bro, I'm not doing that either. I'll pick a side. I'll always pick a side, and it is what it is. You make friends and you lose some. That's just life.
Spider Derp, what's up, Spider Derp?
Hey, Spider Derp, one of our youngest subscribers. Still always gonna be a channel member for life, man. Spider Derp in the building. What's going on?
Yeah, so is Master Son. Master Son's in the building as well.
Hey, Master
Been here
Son,
for a while.
man. AKA Master who owes me a photo. Yeah.
Wait, you're not even know how you're gonna be excited to talk to him in the future. And once you get that photo, it's gonna be like, you get that photo and then what? Oh, what's up?
Nah, low key, I need a photo to make up for all the ones that I missed out on. So he got to do more than one.
Photos.
He got to do more than one, right?
Abby, thank you, Abby. He's still here in the chat, by the way, with the $25 super chat. He said, from one Valorverse show to another. Cheers.
Appreciate you, man. Our shows, we got to stick together. Abby. Thank you so much, man.
Thank you so much for being my friends.
Thank you so much, Abby.
I'm such a fan of this man's channel, okay? I can't read the whole message, but he said, we're talking about Spider-Man. When can we go back to the G jokes? Yo, your video that you posted.
Yeah. Right before this live, I was watching he posted a video showing his collection remodel, basically. And that shit was good, man. But
amazing.
We still talking about Spider-Man. When can we go back to dick jokes? We never left them. Technically, we never left them. But sometimes we just get sidetracked on some other bullshit. That's just what happens sometimes, and there's not much I could do about it, bro. But I hope you're all right, man. I love when I see Talker in the house, because once again, I know I'm not dealing with a guy that's, just a little super sensitive as. I'm not dealing with that.
I can't wait for his updated room tour too.
Like 100%. Shout out to Talker. And I did see, real quick. He said, "Hey, I need someone that's going."
He $10 super chat. Whoa! Don't do my boy like this. Laser Pants with the $10 super chat. Thank you, Laser Pants.
Wait, I was just reading out what he said. What are you talking about?
I know. I didn't even get to say who it was from, what he left.
I was trying to hurry up and get to exactly what he was saying.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead. My bad. I'm sorry.
He said, hey, I need someone that's going to ZoloCon to get my friend Kevin an Elite Praetorian. Bobby only has a few left. Elite Praetorian.
You see, this is why I wanted to read it, because am I really supposed to believe that it's for his friend Kevin? That sounded like to me, when someone goes to the doctor and they say, hey, doc, I got a friend. That's what I heard. That's what I legit just heard right now. Because to be honest, man, I don't want to say it's not true, but where's this Kevin? Can you prove Kevin exists? Can you prove it? Can you prove Kevin exists? I highly doubt it, man. Thank you so much for the super chat, man. Okay. I will try to get Kevin. An elite Praetorian. I'll try to get him. But you're now messing with what I got going on, because I needed to buy some elite Praetorians, considering they're the only Praetorians I have, because I really do like the black and the red and the green, the translucent green. But I'll try for Kevin.
Yeah.
I still don't believe him. Fuck him. Still not enough. What are you gonna do? Put his social security number, his phone number, his address?
And if I wanted it, I'd tell Bobby to move on.
I will try. I'll try, man. I will definitely try.
RG, what's up, RG? By the way.
Hey, what's going on, G?
Go ahead. Sorry.
No. Real quick, I seen in the chat. I was trying to get to it, but I thought I saw a funny ass. Here we go.
Oh, I didn't even see.
We got a super chat from Bobby Valor. This man's super busy. He doesn't spend a lot of time in my live streams because he knows they could be extensive and get reckless. But Bobby Valor says, someone say I was running from an ass whooping. I'd love to see that footage. Yo, you're not the only one. A lot of us would love to see that footage. So I'm thinking what it might be. What if you got a doppelganger out there? Like, what if you got someone that looks similar to you, but it's not really you? And I'll know it's not you if he's wearing a cowboy hat, because for forever I've been telling you that you would rock a cowboy hat and look pretty damn cool doing it, but you don't want to do it. So, if we see the cowboy hat, it's not you, it's your doppelganger. But shout out to Valor, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate you sending me $5 that I'm gonna wind up spending at your table anyway at ZoloCon. So thank you so much, man. I appreciate that shit. This is what I'm saying. We gotta have jokes. We gotta laugh at the shit, because the shit that people say and what they do and the things they do, like, it's just hilarious at this point. But nothing to get bent out of shape about. It's just life. Let's keep trying to catch up to the chats.
You want to send a drink, babe?
No, I'm all right. Thank you.
Okay. Robert Diaz, he became a channel member. Thank you, Robert Diaz. Even though I think he's been a channel member before, I'm not mistaken.
At the end of the day, I recognize the name. Thank you so much, Robert. I appreciate that, man. Stay for the private chat. The private chat will probably get a little bit more extensive about certain topics and certain things. Thank you, man. Trying to wrap up. I'm just trying to catch up to the lives. I mean, to the super chats.
And Rika with the $1.99 super chat says, "Did you pre-order the 5Ks Hayabusa?"
Rika, I feel like your picture too is just so serious. I feel like this level of shame, right? When you super chat that, because you went out your way to super chat that. I just feel this level of shame of saying no, not because of you, but because I liked the Amazing Yamaguchi one. I did, man, but I just feel like it didn't fulfill me. It didn't fulfill all my Ninja Gaiden needs. So I should have pre-ordered it. Is it sold out? I don't know if it's sold out, but maybe I'll pre-order that tonight, because you just reminded me of it. But I really like the Revoltech one, man. But the Revoltech one is Revoltech, so it's always gonna be hit or miss if you really like the way it looks in certain vanilla poses and stuff. I like it a lot, man, but it didn't fit all of my needs. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go with the 5K one. But nah, I didn't pre-order it, man. I didn't pre-order it. Hopefully I still can. But thank you so much for the super chat, man. I appreciate it.
We still had more super chats to get to.
Okay.
But Blake just I want to allow him to flex, even if some numbers are exaggerated a little bit.
So exaggerated a little bit, 37 months. I love that you always try to be lenient when it comes to him, and you'll say a little bit, or he didn't really mean it like that. No, he meant what he put it. This man put 37 months, bro. Yeah, YouTube is gonna get me out of here soon, man. They are.
Yeah. Okay. Father Son Galaxy, thank you for becoming a Ninja Clan member.
Look. So his thing is Father Son Galaxy, right? And then look at the picture. That is a funny ass picture, and it says Father Son. It's dead ass like the Big Daddy Cobra talking or disciplining a little one. Shout out to Father Son Galaxy, man. Thank you for being a channel member. Make sure you stay for the private lives that is right after this, where we talk about anything under the sun. We don't need to keep it action figure related. Here we try to keep things action figure related. But thank you for joining the Ninja Clan.
Raccoon said with the $2 super chat said, "Ain't no review like a ninja review. Don't oil up."
Facts. It's the only reviews you're gonna get funny shit like
New
this.
tooling. New tooling.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you
It
so
honestly
much.
takes everything in me not to finish mimicking that after you play it every single time.
Yeah, thank you so much, man.
Sci-Fi George with the $5 super
Hey,
chat. Thank you, Sci-Fi
George in the
George.
building.
Happy birthday, Erica. Thank you so much. Says the white suit Black Widow came with an explosive FX and a flight stand for $30 to $35. Hasbro is maximum greed for minimum effort.
See, this is what I'm saying, man. Like, I need lines like Sci-Fi George, and there's so many people that come up with these. That's what I'm saying, bro. Y'all way more clever. I know a lot of people say they like the way that I word things and the way that I handle situations, especially that pop up in the moment in real time. But y'all so damn clever with y'all words and the shit that y'all be saying. And come on, man. Maximum greed for minimum effort. That should be a slogan in itself. Like, that should be a thing, man. That should definitely be a thing. Thank you so much, George, for the super chat. I appreciate it, man. Thank you, man. That was clever, man. There's so many damn comments that I wish, or little slogans that I wish I could have on standby before I publish a video. This way I could just drop it all in my video.
Thank you for the happy birthday wish. Tokar said, "I heard redneck. Yes, I'm here."
God damn it. Yo.
How? Oh, there you go.
I mean, damn, son. He said every time. Hal said every time that's played, I sit here saying it out loud like an idiot. Look, he's saying you're not by yourself. That's what he's saying. He's being really nice. Bro, that's one of the best ones too. That is easily one of the best ones you ever had.
Hal, you might be getting in trouble today. I ain't gonna hold you.
I'm gonna get in trouble. She gonna block you. She gonna wind up blocking you from the chat, bro.
Stargazer AD, thank you for coming a Ninja Clan member.
Shout out to Stargazer. Thank you, man. Thank you for being a clan member now. Check out all the private content and join us in a private live if you can.
Also, thank you to J-Mac for being a Ninja Clan member.
Yep. Thank you. Thank you so much, J-Mac. Appreciate it. I don't want to keep playing it. I don't want to just, I'm going to wait till the end to play it.
Oh, okay. Let me see if there's any more. Okay. You pulled Bobby's comment. Okay. And then Robert Diaz with the $5 super chat says, "I thought of you, Ninja, at the moment I ordered my loose collector, Lady Chaotica. Those reviews of female figures just resonate with me."
I appreciate that, man. And I know loose collector is at a higher price point and stuff like that. And you know, that's what makes me not praise him even more than I already do. I like his stuff, man. I just wish it was a little bit cheaper. But at the same time, his sculpting and his curves and everything, we don't get stuff like that from a lot of lines. Hopefully the Frazetta girls and you know, they keep doing, or I believe, is it Frazetta girls? Blake would know. But hopefully we keep getting that Frazetta line and they keep giving us some curvy women as well, because we got a ton of muscles, man. It's nothing wrong with us having some curves in our lives, man. So thank you, Robert, for having me in mind when you did that, man. Thank you.
Yo, Hal, if you got the snacks, I guess I'll pull up the picture one more time. It's okay.
He basically just treated you like a giant panda or some shit and said, as long as I have snacks, it'll be okay. That is wild. But when I do some shit like that, what you trying to say? We fat? Okay. You trying to say we fat? But then when someone else says, "Oh no, I got some snacks for you," it's okay. It's like everything's okay. Literally, everything's okay. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Denzel with his 16-month super chat. He said,
"Facts, man.
Also, the Hasbro folks watch these streams and videos. They occasionally drop in the chat, so influencers' words make their way to the corporation."
100%. I've had some drop in my chats before. I've seen them drop in 3POA chats before, and especially that's why I say I like Dan on the Legends team, man. Dan is a little spicy, you know. He does speak his mind at times where I'm sure he's probably not even supposed to. But that I got a lot of respect for Dan. I don't know. I don't talk about any of the rest of them like that. I don't have no personal experiences with them, so I don't even poke fun at them in those ways. But there's quite a few actions that I seen Dan do that, you know, gave me a little bit more respect for him. So, but yeah, they be in the chat, man. They be in the chat. They do pay attention. You're right. I'm not saying they sit through every stream, and no, that's not what I'm saying. But more or less, they do pay attention versus not. They do, Zell. You're 100% right, man. Thank you for being a channel member. As always, 16 months, Zell. Right. 16 months.
Blake said Dan Yoon was on.
Look at that. See? Look at that shit, man. This is what I'm talking about. Dan don't duck the smoke from nobody, and I respect that, man. I'm hoping that eventually one day I'll be at a convention and the Hasbro team will be set up there. I know the rest of them probably won't want to talk to me and say nothing to me, but I would like to walk up to Dan and shake his hand and shit like that. I would like to do that with Dan. But yep.
Alex, I have to pull this up because he also left a super chat, and I was going to pull that up also. But really quick, before I pull up his super chat, he said, putting my 5-year-old to bed, and he hears new tooling. Boy, go to bed. You don't even know what that means.
New tooling.
Imagine trying to put the baby to bed and all you hear new tooling.
Right. That is definitely a distraction, man. Shout out to Alex, bro. Thank you so much for the love, man. I appreciate that shit.
Thank you for the $20 chat too.
Facts, man. He said, I've been collecting Marvel about 20 years. That move they made is gonna make me turn that line for me into a slow drip by, just like Star Wars. Shaking my head. Sub Ninja, ladies and clan. We appreciate you, Alex, man. I love seeing you pop up. I know life happens, so you know we all get busy. Schedules don't always align, man. But genuinely, man, we do smile when your name pops up, man. Appreciate you, Alex. That's what I'm seeing. Like, and I saw Anthony Customs yesterday on a 3POA. He brought up, where does the line go from here? If this is the maximum Spider-Man, what do you do next? Do you do the maximum Spider-Man? Like, what could you put out that's not gonna make your previous offering look bad? Because either you're gonna put out something that's equal or the same, but if you put out something less, that's still gonna look bad. And if you put out something more that's better, that's at the same price, it's still gonna look bad. So you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful whenever you do those maximum quote unquote offerings, because if it's like the ultimate, right? Calling it the ultimate Spider-Man. If it's the ultimate Spider-Man, what Spider-Man do you follow it up with? Put him in black? We're going to put him in black, but it's still not better than the first one. It's just a different color. So yeah, I'm interested, man, because I'm sure they knew, because they're businessmen, but they placed an invisible ceiling on their head. Now, I did see some people saying that because Hasbro is now focusing on video games and focusing less on toys, that it doesn't matter since they're on their way out the door. They're like, whatever, we'll do the ultimate line now because we're going to be done anyway soon. That might be a possibility. I don't know. Maybe that is something that they're thinking about. But hey, man, I do feel like they did put a ceiling on their head. And to me, overall, this was more of a bad thing than a good thing. I don't care that it sold out with all the sold out BS on Pulse First, which makes absolutely no sense. I don't care that it did. It was an open, basically unlimited pre-order. It makes no sense. Similar to a Kickstarter. That makes no sense. It wasn't an exclusive. It wasn't nothing. It was a regular pre-order on Hasbro Pulse, the manufacturer. I can only imagine how people would talk shit about Valor if he put an open No, he Kickstarted something, right? We're already in a negative foot right there. And then how does something sell out on a Kickstarter? How does that make any damn sense at all? They're being made to order, or they're being made currently, and orders can be adjusted, quantities can be adjusted. How does that make any sense at all? Oh, it does make sense for manufactured FOMO. That's the only way it makes sense. But I'm not saying nothing new. Dave from Display and Model Behavior has said all this already. He 100% has. But appreciate you, Alex. Thank you so much. Speaking real shit as usual.
I wanted to pull this up really quick. Tito Manatier said Marvel Legends was kind of my gateway line to toy collecting, and
that's
now it's
deep,
been
man.
over a year since
That's deep,
and
Tito.
It's been over a year.
You're not the only one though, man. I used to get way more Legends than I do, and if they drop, let's say this is just ballpark in numbers, let's say they drop 100 figures a year, right? I'm literally picking up 10, maybe 15 max, and that is the max. That is the maximum max. That's sad, man. It's sad considering where the line started, where it's at now. First build-to figures and no build-to figures, but then the price stays the same, less exciting. It's just over time you see it declining. And it's sad because I see it declining. Classified, I don't think is going anywhere anytime soon. And Classified are like the new big dogs over there as far as action figures. The Legends team, in my opinion, is not on top the way that they were before. Absolutely not. And they stood on top. They stood on top over Black Series. They stood on top over Power Rangers. They stood on top over Star Wars or whatever. For the most part, when I used to watch the Hasbro post streams, because I don't watch them no more, when I used to watch them, I seen the most people join those streams to see what the Legend series was going to reveal, to see those guys talk about Legends, and then I see the numbers dip back down again right after that. But their streams, they had the most engagement. The chat was non-stop moving and everything else, and over all the other brands. But now, Classified, yeah, that's Classified, man. That is 100% Classified.
Also, this was from earlier that the Tinkertons cricked you.
Yeah, I gotta put Cricked on a shirt, man. I'm working on my merch store now, and I gotta put Cricked on a shirt, 100%. Because Blake's not gonna let the shit die as much as I wanted to.
Master Son with his member chat for 14 months. He says, "I will send you a photo of these." Never mind. 4 more months till I see you, little brother.
I appreciate you, son. I'm not even gonna say nothing slick, man. Thank you for using your member chat. I'm excited, man. I'm looking forward to it too, man. You owe me quite a few pictures, and I wouldn't mind if some of them were some OnlyFans pictures too. I wouldn't mind. Bro. That's all I'm saying. Appreciate you, man.
And then we had Man Monster Mecha become a Ninja Clan member. Thank you.
Thank you, man. Thank you so much. We're about to get into the private live. I am almost caught up on all of the chats.
And then Tim Taser. What's up, Tim? Member chat for 17 months. Says, happy birthday, Eric. Oh, thank you. Happy birthday. This show is always an awesome hang.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Cavalry. We appreciate you, man. And I hope that you do know you are one of the very few people that not just her, because Jasmine too, but they actually are happy when they see you walking around a convention.
Yeah.
The most recent convention, you had a table, man, and your kit bashing was so good. You made me buy something from you. But usually you just float around like a ninja. You literally just float around like a ninja. But they always run up to me and they're like, "Oh, we just seen Tim, or we just seen Garrison Cavalry. Did you see him? Did you see him yet?" I'm like, "No, I didn't see him yet, but I'm going to keep an eye out now that I know he's walking around." But we're always happy, man. Whether we see you in the chat or we see you floating around the Florida convention, man. Thank you. Thank you for always being here, being supportive. So for the most part, it looks like we have caught up to the chat.
Yes.
And,
wow, we've been here for almost 2.5 hours. Whoops.
Yeah, I know. We're about to wrap it up now, man. But I seen a lot of creators not take a stance, and Anthony's Customs drew a very deep line in the sand yesterday, where he said, he said, if a creator does not just straight up say that 50 is totally trash, then you should not trust him. He basically said, and I don't disagree with him. I agree with that statement, man. If a creator is not just, if they're trying to justify 50 at all, and that is rough, man. That I don't want to hear about. There's no such thing as a Spider-Man tax. The same way in other lines, there's not you get Ken, Chung-Li, but you got to deal with the Ryu tax. No, there ain't no Ryu tax. Don't nobody want to hear about no Spider-Man tax bullshit. Nobody wants to hear about none of that, bro. The price is the price, and it's the price all across the board for any character. Spider-Man is going to cost the same as a lesser well-known character that, like I said, they did this with Spider-Man for a reason. They didn't do this with Nick Fury. They didn't do this with Morbius. They came out with possibly the most well-known Marvel character of all time, Spider-Man. The last time I seen one of those stats, they were saying it's Spider-Man, Batman, and Superman or something like that. But Spider-Man's in the top 3 of most recognizable superheroes of all time. Of course, they're going to do it with Spider-Man first. So everybody could say, "Oh, I'm upset, but I'm still going to do it." Or I'm still... Nah, bro, I just left the sentence as, "I'm upset. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm upset." Because all that really matters is that we speak with our wallets. They don't care about, even content creators that's going to cry and complain and say, "I'm upset, but 50's my limit. I guess I'll still do it." They don't care. As long as you still click pre-order, as long as you still buy it, that's all they care about. So speaking with your wallet is the best case scenario that I think anybody could do. And I do understand that as a creator, as an influencer, we have an extra level of responsibility to try to do the right thing. Or at least even if you're going to buy it, and bro, you don't need to be talking about your limits or you don't need to do none of that shit, man. It's not even a good look, because companies are paying attention.
Sam girl, hold on. Sam with her 16-month member chat. She said, yeah, that's right. Countdown to AFC family reunion begins.
Shout out to Sam, man. You know that we appreciate you. Thank you for being here. I hope your mister is okay tonight, man. I hope he's all right. I hope you guys are just chilling. Hopefully, y'all got better weather by y'all than we have by us, man. But I hope it's a nice, peaceful, relaxing night. Thank you for always being here and supporting, man.
And J Creations with his member chat for 13 months. Happy birthday. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Both y'all member chats. Thank you, man. So just some quick stuff before we head out. Spaded says, serious question. Where is the Marvel/Disney tax when other companies make? True. I just spoke about that. Spaded. So you're right. 100% facts, man. Where's it at, man? And Smash Blaster says, someone told me that since Spider-Man has been the most marketable character compared to everyone else in Marvel, they decided to sell the figure at a premium price. It won't matter, man, because they can't go back and make Wolverine, or they can't go back and make Gambit and make him $40. Now they set the bar that the maximum line, which is a figure with 9 more accessories than a standard figure, it's $49.99. So if they go back, it's only going to be, like I said, they really cornered themselves here. They cornered themselves to only have to go up, and even if they go up, it's not going to be a good look. It's not going to be a good look, man. Laserpan said, I actually got Kwame to loosen up and laugh a bit at the whole situation. He admitted he loves our channel. Dude, I don't have no issue with Kwame at all. I have no issue with him at all, but he's always just the first Hasbro defender in my comments all the time, telling me, oh, you bought it, telling me this. And I don't take none of that shit personally. I hope that if he ever walks up to me at a convention, we can laugh, man. I could shake his hand and I could ask him, why do you love Legends so much, man? I see him on so many channels, Dave's, yours. I see him on so many channels loving Legends, man. I would like to know, but I do understand these toys are not just toys for a lot of us, man. They're a part, that nostalgia hits in. They're a big part of a lot of our childhoods, and I get it, man. But I have no issue with it. He is just the figurehead for the Marvel Legends positivity police in a lot of ways for me, man. Nameless said, I hate that the word shill has gotten run to the ground and used so incorrectly. It's word created by nerds to start arguments with other nerds. Yo, Nameless, that's clever. That is clever, man. He said that about an hour ago. Yeah, some of this stuff was starred that I got to see last minute, but Nameless, that is clever. A word created by nerds to start arguments with other nerds. That is very true. And it's a word that I hold proudly whenever someone feels like it applies. I'm just like, yeah, whatever, man, it applies. It's so true. Yeah, that's what I am. La Flame said, hell, even Robo, who is usually tries to find a positive in just about everything, thought the price was a reach. That's wild, man. That's wild. I don't have no issue with Robo or nothing like that. I haven't watched his content in a while, man. But that's interesting to see that even he wasn't trying to make excuses for them, and he thought that it was a reach. That is pretty cool. That's cool. I was saying everybody's names just fine. Nate, that's what I'm gonna say, Nate. Man, I'm gonna leave it at Nate. Funny enough, the 3POA Ninja and Anthony are usually pretty lighthearted and having fun. The beef is when the apologists attack personally for having a criticism for $1 billion company. Nate gets it, man. And like I said, but then there's other people that's like, oh, you're always in drama. You're always not. Oh, bro, I just don't stay quiet. Not to mention, we all know how to laugh at a joke. We all laugh. We all make, I'm pretty sure we rag on each other 10 times harder than any of these randoms could do it. I'm pretty sure, man. I would have been cut my wrist if I was actually insecure about my height, being average height at 5'7", with as much as Laser Pants talks about I'm his backpack. Do you realize what that would do to me? Do you realize how much that would hurt? We laugh and rag on each other 24/7, man. So whether I'm a backpack tonight, or maybe he says I fit in his front pocket, I get it, man. I get it. And he's so big, it actually could kind of be accurate, man. So I get it, man. But thank you, Nate, for understanding. Just understanding that no, shit ain't really that deep over here. We try to laugh at everything until someone really tries to make some shit personal. Then it's like, cool, you want to make some shit personal? I can make shit personal. Just Jeff said, curious about the Spider-Man tax. Mafex has been making Spider-Man for a while now, and their prices are about the same as their other figures, so not sure. Yeah, we pulled that card already. It's just straight BS. Spider-Man tax. Hey, Matt with the 2 T's, not the 1 T. Get it right, man. Big Matt, not little Matt. You know what it is. Where the fans come first, or sometimes not at all, Hasbro. Yeah, man. For those that don't know, the Hasbro Pulse line or motto, I don't know if it still is, but it definitely was where the fans come first in the Snapport, or sometimes not at all. That is true. That is accurate, Matt. Thank you. Thank you for the laugh, Matt. I appreciate it. And then we got the channel member JC Creations in the house, man. People just need to justify their reasoning for spending the money for a figure, so they grasp for anything to help ease their mind. They shame you for not wanting it. Facts. 100% facts, man. It's just a lot of people reaching, a lot of people wanting to self-project, a lot of people participating in behaviors like that. But then once again, we can't be surprised. We're in a space, because I don't really want to say a community, but we're in a toy space where men need to talk about how physically dangerous they are for no reason when nobody asked them. Let me say that again. We're in a space where men just bring up how physically dangerous they are, even though nobody asked them.
Shut your stupid ass up.
It's wild. Wild shit. Age of Relic, man, what's going on? He said, what an honor to have the great ninja showing his face. Lucky to see the man, the legend behind this, always keeping it real and blunt channel. Or hail the great. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate that shit so much, man. Thank you, Relic. I'm hoping that, you wind up at Legion's Con next year or something like that. And I tell you all the time, your shit says NYC, man. So if you're in NYC, you might be able to make it out to a close convention. And we be at them. A lot of the times you'll see a group of us just chilling, having a good time. Everybody's talking, laughing. And I'm not saying some people walk up. I had people walk up to me at a convention and be like, hey, I really didn't like your video, or I felt like you shouldn't have did this, or I felt like you shouldn't have said that. And all I tell them is, hey man, I'm sorry you feel that way, but it's my channel and I gotta be true to myself. I gotta do things what I feel like is the best way for them to be done, for me to sleep at night. And we talk about action figures and we have a good time and everything's fun. So it's like there's all types of people that walk up at a convention, man. It's only the real dumbasses or the real unaware people that make it like their life's mission for something negative to happen. Nobody wants anything negative at any convention. That's why I tell everybody, it don't matter whether you like my stuff. I'd hope you like my stuff if you're gonna come up to me at a convention. Otherwise, why even come up and say or do anything, man? It's not even worth it. None of that shit is ever worth it, man. Shout out to Age of Relic, man. NYC stand up.
Yeah, really quick. Tristan T says, my first time in your chat, Ninja, and not only do you have a cool voice, but you speak the truth with it. Respect.
Thank you so much, Tristan, man. I hope we see your name pop up more often, man. I know everybody can't make the lives. I know everybody has a life and everybody's busy, and we got to get scheduling right. But usually I'm trying to be here every Sunday, man. Sunday, I'm gonna start calling it the Sunday recharge, and we just try to recharge and have a good time before the upcoming week, because I know Mondays can be a rough day for a lot of people, man. A lot of people, and I'm just trying to have a good time before that.
Yes, we needed to insert this. She said we wanted to brag that my daughter is going to state for girls wrestling. Let's go.
Facts. I brought that up earlier. Yeah, I said congratulations about that earlier, man. That's awesome. It was them that I was talking about, where it's like, of course, they would raise a human being to have some accomplishments, to be able to persevere, because there's certain sports where you do have to physically persevere through some rough shit. And that's definitely one of them, man. Shout out to them. That is awesome.
Welcome, Tristan.
Facts. Welcome, Tristan.
Lacey put a comment for left a super chat for $1.99. He said 5'5", maybe 5'6".
I'm cool with 5'6", man. I'll say we're 5'6". We basically the same height. We both 5'6". Let's say that. We 5'6", man. I'm appreciative, man. I talk shit about my height all the time and stuff like that, but then we be in Walmart or we be in places and I'll see someone that's like 4'5", 4'7", 5 foot. Or sometimes, when Erica's screaming at me, like I don't hear what she's saying necessarily. I just look at her height and I'm like, shit, man, if I get abused now, if I was the same height as her, I'd be getting dragged up and down the house, man.
Yo, I said this whole chat saying, I'm so glad that I'm a girl, okay? Because
you get to get away with it, yeah.
Girl. Below all of
that. You get to get away with it. But you said all the time, because I asked you to be honest, and I said, hey, if I was the same height as Snooki's husband, would you still?
4'9".
So what? It don't matter. If I was the same height as Snooki's husband, you said that you would make fun of me about it. So, hey, right. It is what it is, man. At the end of the day, you wouldn't look at certain things the same the way that you do now. You know what I'm saying? That's all that matters. Shout out to Lacey, man. Starting. My man Eric would know all about this, man. Eric is one of the fighters in a group that I have such good conversations with him, and he wasn't one of the guys that came off in my conversation going back to my first face-to-face conversation with him. He wasn't one of the guys that came off as just bullshitter. He always needs to prove his masculinity, man. Like, nah, he's such a chill guy, but I could tell that he's a very capable guy as well. He raised a very, very capable daughter. Eric said, my bad. He said,
okay, well, thank you for the $5 super chat. He said, being dangerous is a fundamental part of being a man. It's a default. If you have to say it, you're lacking and suspect.
Yeah, 100%. That's why I said I don't want to raise any of my little brothers. I don't want none of them to be just nice guys. I just want them to be capable, man. Just be capable. Be capable of being a nice guy when you need to be a nice guy, which should be the majority of time. Be a good man, be a respectable man, but also be capable of violence and be capable of protecting whatever you consider to be dear to you, because that's the world that we live in. You have to be able to. But of course, Eric understands this, man. It's been his entire life, man. He raised a soldier, literally raised a soldier, badass soldier. Appreciate you, Eric, man. Looking forward to our next conversation in person.
You know, everybody is jokes on the heights. Funny.
Of course, man.
Jay Astro, he said Hasbro Pulse, where the scalpers come first.
Facts. They should rename it. They should definitely rename it.
Stacks earlier.
Stacks. I like that name, Stacks, man. I used to listen to this rapper before he passed away. His name was Stack Bundles. I liked him a lot, man. Stack said, can't beat the imports for articulation, and people cry about the cost of an import, yet they'd rather pay less for a Marvel Legends with the articulation of a brick. Damn, son, you ain't got to be like that, man. You ain't got to say that. Well, now they're paying $50. I get it, man. It's true. It's true. It's like, it doesn't make any sense. And when Mafex first came out with that Spider-Man, they were at what, $50? I think they were $50 or $60. And Laser Pants brought up, you could still buy that Mafex Spider-Man brand new. Not the CT knockoff, like the real version. He's still online. You can find him at stores for $50, $60. So, hey, man, it is what it is. But you're 100% correct, Stacks. 100% on that one.
Impossible Pie. Question: can the Maximum Spider-Man even look up?
Look, the fact that y'all have to ask this question is already a problem. How was this thing advertised where that's even a question? Why was there no real photos of it showing looking up? And I saw, once again, they brought up yesterday on the 3POA that he showed it looking down and rotating like from the side and stuff like that, but he never really showed it looking up. Now, I'm assuming because they've mastered the lookup on some other Spider-Man. I can only hope that that's the case here. You know, I'm pretty sure it'd be pretty crazy if it can't. So I'm just gonna assume that it can look up because I have other Marvel Legends figures that can look up. Some that can't, but some, especially when they put that little U indentation. I don't have anything around me for it, but it's nothing new, man. And this is what I'm talking about. I don't know why I had this within reach, but I have the classified Duke right here, and it's like, bro, this was a figure from the first wave. This is the first wave Duke, not the reissue. Not look at that, man. Look at how far he could look down. He could basically lick his own nipples. He's licking his own nipples right now, right? No. We're gonna do this. So look, we got I was gonna say nickel. We got the nipple lick right here, right? And then look, it looked like he's trying to lick something else. Okay, we're not gonna do that, right? But when it comes to him looking up, come on, son, come on. And
old Iron Fist figure, it's old Iron Fist. Remember when?
Yeah, I'm sure he's around here somewhere. Yeah, but this is the first wave. Now, granted, Classified did mess up and do some bad things after this that was nowhere near as good as this. But why is everybody so excited about this on Spider-Man? It's a double, bro. It's a double. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. Like, and this is why I said, and they literally, it's nothing crazy. It's nothing special. It's nothing. Oh shit, my bad, Duke. I just broke your head on camera. Just snapped his whole neck. But why would he ever need to look up this much? Like, is he standing on? You know what? In my mind, I don't have her next to me. I would look up this much if I was standing underneath Giganta. If I was standing underneath Giganta, I would just look up. I might even look up and just be like this. Like, there's no reason for Duke to need to look up this much. Oh, you know what? He's a soldier, so I'm lying. I'm 100% wrong. He might be laying down on the floor. He might be sniping. He might be pretending that he's Clark Kent. It's nothing special, bro. Like, I'm happy that I had that sitting there. I have him and Trigger always together. Like they're ride or dies or something, but I'm happy I had them sitting there. I didn't even think about that. Like, just regular stuff, man. And of course, I saw someone in the comments who brought up that comment just now and said it's because of Lloyd. Yeah, you're right, man. It's just because new tooling. And it's funny, man, because it's technically new tooling to who? It ain't new tooling to any experienced collector. And that's what I like. A lot of these, whether they're content creators or not, they come off looking so inexperienced. They come off looking like their opinions should not matter. They come off looking really bad when they praise or they cheer for stuff like that. Instead of being the voice of reason, or instead of being one of the keep it real creators like Dave, or you know what I'm saying, that take a step back and they're like, hey, man, I'm not saying this thing doesn't look good, but I'm not going to act like this thing is everything that they're hyping it up to be. That's it. That's simple. Let's not act like that's not in the classified line, which is still in the same company within the same basic, you know what I'm saying? They could be on the same live streams together. And bro, all y'all need to do is just pick up a classified figure and say, damn, we need to do something more like this. Is it new tooling from the same exact company at the same exact factories at the same exact, I don't know, man. It's debatable. Shit like that is always debatable.
Kaibon said, if Maximum Spidey can't look up, just give Marvel.
I know, man. Nah, there's going to be a lot of videos, including mine. I'm going to say that right now. There's going to be a lot of videos, including mine, that are going to flame the shit out of that Spider-Man if it can't even look up. Because there are some Spider-Mans, I don't know if y'all know what I'm talking about. I just don't have it on hand. But there are some Spider-Mans with the U. It looks like a U on the back of their neck. This way the peg can actually like go back more or further into that slot. I don't know what it's technically called, but there are some, but then there are some without it, and there are some that cannot look up like that. I really hope they weren't dumb enough to do that, because they're dumb enough to do a lot of dumb shit, right? So I hope that they wasn't dumb enough to do that. And that's why I never take anything out personally. Like, I see a lot of people who talk shit about the Legends team personally. Vala has personal experiences with them, so he could do that. I have no personal experiences with them, so I don't do that. But especially when I see people attack Dan, or they say, oh no, this is their fault too. How is any of this Dan's fault? Dan is being told what to say, told what to post, when to post it, and what he can post. How is this man is just trying to provide for his damn family. He has no real say. These guys have no real power. They're just the figureheads. They have, in my eyes at least, they have no real power. They all got a budget. They all get told what to say, what to do. They all basically get told, whether they like it or not, what the company is going to say or do. And we know this because we have testaments from multiple ex-employees, not just Vala, not just that guy. We got multiple employees on record saying, yeah, we kind of just get told to shut the fuck up and do our job. That, come on, man. Like, so I'm never going to look at any of those guys that are just trying to do their jobs and be like, yeah, this is their fault, or this is, no, I'm sure they could push back. But let me ask anybody here, how much would you push back a company that often they let go of hundreds of people every year, and you know that if you rock the boat for a fact, you're going to get kicked out? You know rocking the boat at that company is not going to do anything positive for you at all. How much would you push back when you know that maybe you're not going to be able to get another job right away, or you know that if you are the main provider of your household or of your bills, how much would you push back? Knowing that at the end of the day, you got to put food on the table, you got to keep the lights on, you got to pay for electricity, you got to do a lot of the stuff that a lot of us men do have to do. I don't blame those guys for not pushing back, or being too scared, or being too worried, or I don't blame them, men. Do I wish everybody pushed back? Sure, but I also understand that people have like a lot of shit to lose. Like, and they're just similar to a McDonald's employee. They ain't there to criticize how many times the burger gets flipped. They're just there to flip the burger. Just flip the burger and shut up. That's what they're there for. Don't come trying to change the burger. Don't come trying to change the recipe. Don't come trying to change the fries. Flip them shits, add that salt, and keep it moving. That's the way I look at it, though.
And they
Maybe
just
I'll be
keep
tripping.
moving to our front door. I ain't gonna hold you because that sounds a whole lot of like
I know.
McDonald's or Burger King.
I
and
know, man. But the weather's so bad right now. I don't even think
I was just gonna
anyone's
tell
gonna
you,
drop anything
the
off.
wind just started picking up a lot, and the lights
Yeah.
flickered again. Just so you know.
Yeah, and you lagged on me too. So yeah, we're about to wrap up and get into the members chat. We did get. Oh man, Sci-Fi George. Thank you so much for the super chat, man. Sci-Fi George said, "Hasbro, where the scams come from."
He ain't lying.
Facts, man. 100% facts, George. Thank you so much. I tried to keep up with everything in the chat, man. I tried to keep up. Zelfit said Anthony's Customs has been saying double ball peg neck should have been the minimum, been the standard for legend. 100%. It's the same thing. Yeah, 100%, man. Anthony's Customs, like I said, he's a very stoic guy. He probably might not even like me or might not even like my content, or maybe he doesn't like the way I do things on my channel, but I like the guy. I got respect for the platform that he built, and I do have respect for the you'll never see anyone in any chats, or no one's ever in my comments saying Anthony Customs is a shill. Even for companies that he openly says used to send him free stuff all the time, like NECA. Not Anthony. I never see that, oh, Anthony's this, or I don't see that, man. And I got a lot of respect for that, because I'm sure he burnt a lot of bridges that wasn't easy for him to burn, or, you know, similar things to what I've done. And I got respect for that guy, man. Even if I'm not saying he doesn't like me. I'm just saying I don't know if he does or not. But shout out to Anthony's Customs.
Yes, Jester's been here all night, by the way. Just
Hey,
put fries in the
man.
bag.
Yeah, I saw him in the beginning, man. Shout out to Jester. I hope you're doing all right, man.
Blake said, is DFW confirmed for you yet? I just booked my hotel.
Did you book the same hotel we were at last year? Is that the hotel that you booked? I'm just curious. I'll get into what special outfits you're going to wear at nighttime and how much skin you're going to show. I'll get into that behind the scenes. But I'm just curious if you booked the same hotel, man. And yeah, it's almost like 80% confirmed, man. We'll get into that. Jester, man, he said, just put the fries in the bag. Right. Just put the fries in the bag and shut up. Don't nobody, you're not here to change nothing. You're here to do your job. Flip the burger, put the fries in the bag. No one's asking for your opinion. I feel like that's the way a lot of them get treated. And I'm not saying it's that bad. I'm just saying that's how I feel, man. Anytime I had a job like that or similar, that's always what it is. That's how they look at you. They might be nice or respectful or kind and listen to you, but them listening ain't really gonna amount to much anyway.
Blake said that it's at a whole different location this year.
God damn it.
Oh Lord. Right. I gotta look into that.
All right. Yeah. Send me the information of the hotel you booked. I want to know what the main hotel is that everybody's gonna stay at again. Just curious. I'll get into that with the members chat. I tried to keep up with everything. Suka said it's a new hotel too. So we about to go live. Check for the link for the members chat. Check for that link on the community tab, because me being me, I don't believe I made it yet. So check for the link in the community tab. I'm making it right now. This way they could drop it in the chat. My bad. I'm sorry. So we will be live on the members chat. Pay no mind to the date. The date might say tomorrow. It does not matter. That does not matter at all. But if you are a channel member, make sure you drop into the members chat if you have the time. If not, catch the damn replay. There we go. I'm going to send a link right now. I'm going to drop the link just to make it easier for everyone. And I'll also put it on the community tab. But tonight was a fun night. Is anybody still talking shit? I love that the chat slowed down. Everything kind of trickled out at the end, which I'm happy about. We was able to catch up. Sometimes I can't even catch up. And I feel bad. Baby, you still there?
Yeah. No, I was just going through. Sorry. And everyone was saying goodnight. No Diddy, full Diddy, everything Diddy. Drop it like it's hot Diddy.
Yo, my shit is so sus over here, man. It is so sus.
Channel members, everyone is saying goodnight. So I'm still, let me see. He said $50. Me laughing also was not biased. I was just laughing at the comment in general. He said $50 for maximum profit Spider-Man. Only shills buy that figure.
$50 is a lot from a line that they built their reputation off of being accessible and affordable. That's the problem. When you built your reputation off of being accessible and affordable, yeah, that's a big deal, man. That is not fun at all.
Yeah, it was something that I was thinking about with the comment that was brought up earlier about how Marvel Legends really started off a lot of people's collections, and being, like you said, being affordable and being accessible being one of the primary reasons why. And then obviously at some point they started to increase articulation, but then who knows where all that started bottom capping out. I'm really curious actually to start to think about where that transition happened, like where people feel like their disconnect really began with Marvel Legends throughout the years, because everyone hits it at a different point, you know what I'm saying? But I'm curious to see what that means for people. So
yeah, now I'm trying to figure out why did Hal Jordan bring up $50 barely gets you a BJ Master. Yeah, man, you know these massage parlors, they get crazy with their prices. Now they're gonna start going up in prices too. Yeah, yep. $50 don't get you much.
Abby said, bro, Miss Ninja today had a pre-recorded show with all the beautiful snail shell figures. Oh, we gotta definitely watch that, man. Yeah, I gotta check that out. So I think I just dropped the link to the private live in the chat. So if you are a member, make sure that you check out that private live. Hal said I told you I was still talking shit. Oh man, yeah, so click the link. I'm gonna post it on the community tab too, and we will have the private live in like 5 minutes. So I appreciate everybody coming out tonight, showing love. Unfortunately, yeah, we did have somebody come in the chat. Shit got extra. They started name calling, things like that. But that just happens, and that's totally fine. At the end of the day, it doesn't mean nothing, doesn't take away from our love for these action figures. And also keep in mind, guys, my channel's it's rough right now because I'm confusing the algorithm with me uploading shorts now at the same time I upload regular videos, and so, but it's fine, it's okay. But check out this review. I really do like this figure a lot. I reviewed him and Lucy. Of course, we got Lucy. I'm waiting for Rebecca. But check them out, man. I really do like the figures, man. I wish he was a little bit cheaper, but it is what it is right now in this market, in this time. Where, like, you know, you get in trouble for saying anything other than anything positive. People get so in their feelings when you criticize either them or something they said or a company, or yeah, it's all a lot of sensitivity going on. But I appreciate you guys, man. Hit up the private link if you are a channel member. Members lives. Oh shit. Damn it, man. Come on, Suka. Oh man, yeah. Hit up the private live, man, to become a BJ Master. Look, even if we're gonna be BJ Masters, none of us are shopping at proms, man. We got higher standards than that, at least. Thank you for the Kami tutorial, by the way. Thank you so much, Bunzi. I appreciate that shit, man. I don't do stuff like that often, so I'm glad that it helped you. Hopefully you did it better than me, because I messed up. And I said it in the video. I was hoping that somebody would do a better job than me. There were some people that were smart enough to just completely take off the legs, which I should have did, but I was kind of like rushing with the camera on, so I didn't do it, man. But thank you so much, Bunzi, for being appreciative for that, man. Thank you. Yeah, you got them killer AI stop motions. Hella dope. 150 people still here. And with that being said, because I'm gonna bring this up in a private chat too, because so much shit was going on not last night, so much shit was going on this stream that I didn't even get to really bring it up or talk about it. But AJ Relic also said, thank you, Ninja, for always keeping it real and blunt as you always deliver.
Thank you, Relic, for being around, man. That real recognize real, right? That's what they say. So thank you, Relic. I appreciate when people are appreciative, man. That shit makes me appreciative. And it's just this never-ending circle of everybody being appreciative, right? That's a good life, man. That's a good life. Yo, anybody that's still here, like I said, we still got 140 people watching. Head over to Figure Fight Club. This guy's giveaways are ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous, man. I cannot wait to be a part of his next giveaway, because he knows I spam the chat to try to get shit, especially when it's curvy female models. But make sure y'all head over to Figure Fight Club. He just made it to 800. So that was the recent giveaway. But it's basically every 100 there's another giveaway. I don't even think I have the photo. Yeah, I don't even have the photo next to me. But yeah, every giveaway is like another. He's giving away Dragonfly. He's giving away crazy shit. Not Ali stuff. I'm broke. I give away Ali stuff, not this guy. He gives away some good shit. So go follow Figure Fight Club, man. With that being said, On the way out, we appreciate you guys. Thank you for all the birthday
thank
wishes.
you. Yes, thank you, guys.
I appreciate that shit so much, man. Thank you guys so much. She appreciates it. I appreciate it for her, man. Let's just try to have fun, live a good life, try not to bother others. But if you have to, defend others, protect yourself. Like I always say, man, life is short. Try to appreciate it more than you complain about it. Peace.
Stop fucking saving money. Whatever you have, spend it now. The tomorrow that you are saving for may not even come. So fuck it. Enjoy the fruits of your labor while you still have life in your body. Let future you deal with future problems. Don't leave your money behind to be enjoyed by lawyers, opportunistic family members, and the fucking government. Spend your fucking money and live before you die. That is all.
All around me are familiar faces, worn out places, worn out faces, bright and early for the daily races, going nowhere, going nowhere.
Toys at Toys R Us that I can play with. I don't wanna grow up.
I'm a Toys R Us kid.
They got the best for so much less.
You'll really flip your lid.
Some bikes too, trains too, video games.
It's the biggest toy store there is. Gee whiz.
I don't wanna grow up, 'cause baby, if I did,
I couldn't be a Toys R Us kid. Once a Toys R Us kid.
always a Toys R Us kid.